Avast, ahoy, and g'day once again to ye, my lords, my ladies, and everybody else not sitting on a cushion! I be your whimsically innovating and low-key sore DM Josh the Pirate, and I have the pride, the pleasure, nay, the honour to welcome you back to Corsair's Cove for some more of Songs and Scales. Above me, I have me hearty crew. According to my 8th grade history book, he defeated Sir Wallace Bantam and won all 3 battles for Lower Billingsley from the back of his trusty steed Nibbles. It's the Big Viking Mitch! I've heard it said that her parents couldn't choose between a convent school and a lone tower deep in the woods for her teens, but eventually settled on an internship at SeaWorld. It's Jess, the Queen Binch! I've been told that somewhere deep in the mountains of Ecuador, a fringe cult is preparing a summoning circle that will wrench her from whatever she is doing. Fortunately, it's rather hard to find the appropriate amount of lobster bisque that high in the Andes. It's Karen, the mother of bunnies. And word on the street is that he costs $1,700 a gram and is best served cut with lemon sherbet, and that he might be the first infection that can be digitally transmitted. It's Zach the Renegade Chicken. So, let's talk about these lovely folks, shall we? Mitch, who the absolute heck are you?
How you going, everybody? My name is Mitch, the artist formerly known and presently known, I guess, also as Big Viking Mitch. I am mostly, I'll lend the term from Dan, I'm mostly found in the meat space nowadays. However, you will occasionally see me twatting on Twitter, or X, as it is currently known, and I'm here on Twitch doing D&D. This is my home, Corsair's Cove. Yar.
Avast. Jess, who the heck are you?
Hi, I'm Jess. You can find me here sometimes when I'm playing Milo or some of my other characters, and not many other places. Social media is not my forte. It doesn't like me. I don't like it. We have beef. I'm playing Milo. He's my baby boy. He's probably not going to be of much use this session. I think we're going into some kind of combat, so he's just going to, exist and try not to get beat up.
Let's find out. Karen, who the heck are you?
Hi, I am Karen, sometimes known as the mother of bunnies. I'm a performer, a writer, and a romance addict. And what you may not know is that the lack of lobster bisque is due to a long-standing scheme Josh the Pirate has been conducting to monopolize the lobster bisque industry in conjunction with the mysteriously renamed East India Company. We don't know what they're called anymore, but he's been on it for years, so no one can have any lobster bisque. It's like he likes having me around or something.
I think he likes you.
Oh my God, do you think he likes me? And tonight I'm returning as Key Swiftclaw, who is a Luma monk, who likes to kick ass and throw fireworks, and is currently wearing an enormous metal helmet that completely covers her head, which doesn't go with the rest of her outfit, but she's committed, damn it.
Honestly, my 2 favorite hobbies. Yes. No. Get Daria just to make a sticker to go over.
Hey, Tony, good to see you. Hey, Ellie. Thanks for joining us. Tony, thanks for the promotion. And 35 streams. What the hell, dude? That's amazing.
Holy moly.
Zach, who the heck are you?
Go off.
Hi, yes, I'm Zach, or the Renegade Chicken. Pretty much only find me here nowadays, unless you go deep diving on Discord sometimes, but otherwise, yes, you mostly just find me here with these lovely folks, and I don't know that I would change that. I like it here.
You can also find him
this is
in
my
your
house.
heart.
Yes,
and possibly in your bloodstream as well. Yeah, he's quite hard to get rid of.
You can find me with certain scans that I will not name because I don't want you figuring it out too soon.
You can find him infecting the pericardium.
He's something new that you don't know about yet.
When I was writing the intro today, I almost said he's more infectious. Yeah, more koalas have him than chlamydia. But I was like, no, that's not a very nice thing to say about somebody.
He'd say it.
But then I did say it, so...
neither viral nor bacterial, but a third, more sinister thing.
Prion.
To be fair, a lot of koalas have chlamydia.
Prion. Yeah. So many koalas
It's a real problem.
Yep. It is killing koalas.
Indeed.
And
You
I've
want
been
to see
Josh
the
the
bug
Pirate.
I
Oh, my
pinned?
brain went, stop having sex with koalas without checking your STD status. And I was like, Karen, no.
Don't do it anyway.
Karen, no.
Don't do it at all.
I think it's possibly my favourite story about One Direction was they came to Australia on tour, and they were at one point someone took them to a zoo, and they had photos with the koalas, and one of them was holding I think it was Harry Styles was holding the koala, and then it peed on him, and they were like, "Oh no, you're gonna have to get
You don't want
checked
it
for
tested.
chlamydia," and they're
Is
like,
that-
"What?
excuse
What?
me,
What?" They were like, wait, why did no one tell me that was a possibility? In fairness, it's not something
Happens.
you'd assume.
Many
it's
such
true.
cases.
Koala media, yeah.
Mhm.
And I've been Josh the Pirate. You can find me here on my channel, of course, as Kofor. I run D&D and other RPG-related games with my lovely wife, Karen, the mother of bunnies, and all my splendid friends. But you probably know that already because you're here. You've come, you've joined. It's an absolute pleasure to have all of you lovely faces. We are on the socials. If you want to follow along there, if I can spell them, I think I did. Yeah, I spelled it right. And then we have a YouTube where all the episodes of Humblewood you can be found, as well as all the other bits and pieces. I think in the for the next little while, I might be taking a little break from D&D and going to try some other things. Which could be quite
Ooh,
exciting.
other RPGs?
Other RPGs, absolutely. I have so freaking many. I need to try a few. of them.
Talk to me about it because there are a lot I would like to try as well.
These are
And-
some of the faces that I will be talking to about that. Yeah, absolutely.
We have one that we would really like to show you as well.
Mm.
Just remind us about that.
I've definitely want to try
Yes.
Wander Home, which is an interesting one. Ellie, I'm not up for Call of Cthulhu. I'm afraid it's just not my system. Don't care for it.
Okay.
I've tried it, but I don't like it. Traveler, I'm very curious. I really want to give Traveler a go. When it comes recommended by both Jack and the Black Pants Legion, I am down to try it. Tex of the Black Pants Legion, I have a lot of respect for, so yeah, I will listen to most of what he says. That's the me. Traveler is good, excellent. I'm glad to hear it. All right, well then, that possibly in the future, I'll have to acquire it. And we have a Discord if you want to come and hang out with us there, and you're not a bot trying to sell people AI art that you didn't make.
Awesome.
So
Then we hunt you for sport.
Yes.
When the collapse
Really big
comes.
guns.
Delicious. And we are supported by the wonderful guys at Troll Lord Games. So if you want to diversify your TTRPG interests, I could strongly suggest you head over to trolllord.com to see about doing so from any one of their wonderful products. Can I be a bit trying to sell art? I did make it. If you actually made the art, Ellie, you are more than welcome to try and flog it to anybody. I suggest put it up in the arts and say you're open for commissions. You have my permission to do that.
Speaking of artistic things, before we start, can I show off my bug?
You may. Absolutely.
Anyone who doesn't like insects, please look away from the screen now. You have been warned. 3, 2, 1. I pinned this really cool rhino beetle the other day, and I like him, and he's just kind of neat. Can you see him all right?
Yeah.
Yes. He's
Yeah.
very cool.
He's
very
funky.
cool.
He's fun. I'm very proud of him. I'm showing everybody forever. That's all I got.
Love it.
Thank
Alrighty.
you. Thanks for coming to my show and tell.
Zach, what happened last time?
Okay, so last time, we started off having just descended from the large sort of floating lizard that took us here. I think we started making our way inland, following a few different things. I think Hank got a good sort of view of this large pyramid-like structure in the distance, and also Milo took advantage of their ranger sort of favored terrain abilities, which they haven't been able to use in any of our adventures so far, to sort of get us a bit further in. Sensed a whole bunch of nearby creatures, including a whole ton of dragons, which was very
So many.
concerning for a world that purportedly does not
Doesn't
contain
have
them.
And also the fact that we could not see the dragons.
Yes, although we did at one point meet a sort of very adorable, sort of bee-esque creature that we realize live in hives that appear to be some sort of draconic hybrid-esque sort of life form. So we interacted with that, and Milo's new crown that makes people think you're royalty by default paid dividends, as they assumed she was another queen. Oh, sorry, that he was another queen, and said yes, come visit. To which we said no, thanks. Just take us around your territory. We don't want to sort of get mixed up in all that. We managed to talk our way out of a rather dicey-looking encounter with a bunch of my velociraptors, I think, or just raptors of some
Raptors
description.
of some sort.
Yep.
Utahraptors.
Some sort
distance
of
Where they
time
basically
raptors,
said, okay, we won't mess with you. You're going somewhere you shouldn't. Not even the big animals go there. If you come back with anything, we'll tear you to pieces. To which we went, sounds problematic. We'll deal with that later. We continued on, Kingsley also speaking to the trees, an unusually eloquent flower bud, warning us against entering and telling us that calamity would befall the world, to which Kingsley continued his attempts to persuade them that perhaps we could be of some assistance, and that we would be far more agreeable than whatever other parties the mages send to investigate this lost school, to which they said, no, go away. So we continued anyway. We made it partway there. We found a large structure, but we realized that at least comparing it to Kingsley's sort of dream vision that he was granted a short time ago, that this appeared to be some sort of decoy, whether practical or not. This did not resemble entirely the place that we were searching for, and we realized it may instead have been a pyramid built atop a tomb, much as we would witness in our real world. To which we went, thank God we didn't go down there. But then, just before the end of session, Kiki sort of aligned their key and realized it resonated with one of the trees nearby. So we started investigating it and found a tunnel with light poking through it and went, oh, that's interesting. Milo sent their spider to scout it. And after
I miss Rissoles.
several turns going deeper and deeper and deeper and realizing that you could still see light at the end of the tunnel and going, that's concerning, and then having it walk back and realizing that it walked further up than it had down and still saw no end in sight, we realized that this appeared to indeed be a trap. And I believe that we ended session with Kiki more or less lamenting this and declaring their feelings of betrayal towards the tree, stating that our energies aligned, I trusted you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I have my spider back?
Well,
Please.
We will have to find him.
mateys, may hungry theropods give you directions, and all your allies be smart enough not to do anything suicidal when there are 40+ dragons about, as we head tremulously at first, and then with mounting heat and passion, into the Everden. So, we return to the outskirts of a broken-down pyramid, and more specifically, though somewhat ecologically unusually, the roots of an enormous apple tree, which seem to contain a very long and mysterious corridor, which would appear to contain Milo's pet spider, Rissoles. The pyramid behind you is a stepped affair, made mainly of yellow stone and has been shattered down its center line. Though one side is still reasonably intact, the other is scattered over a wide area, and part of it seems to be where this apple tree has taken root. Kiki, the feelings that you are getting from the tree are encouragement and warmth, and its ki has synced with your own to a degree, recharging you. Yeah, that's what you do and you see and you be and you are.
Has the tree reacted to my exclamation of betrayal?
It would be truly crazy if it had.
Given
it is a tree.
Well, that was its reaction. You weren't getting quite the same amount before. You now absolutely. Before it was a somewhat passive arrangement. It would just you sensed it and then went over to it. You essentially sensed another source of ki, another creature that can. use its integral life force in a deliberate manner. And then when you looked through the roots and found the thing, and only when you expressed betrayal did the tree respond, encouraging and warmth. More of a feeling than it doesn't speak. But these emotions wash over you, and your key is restored.
Trust it.
So, insight the tree? Would that be possible?
You can try. To what end?
Am I I know it's resonating with my key, but am I getting any sense of that it's doing that to manipulate me? Natural 20.
Nat 20.
Very nice.
Gosh. Yeah, don't boiling coffee. That's not what you want. No, Kiki. You determined successfully. You insight the heck out of this tree. You, with a 23, how would you do this? Would you do something physically?
I think I would lay my hand against the tree's bark.
No, he really wants us to touch this tree, man.
If you put your hand against the tree, you get the sense that you're being tested.
Ooh.
Well, I see
What did
nothing
you say?
concerning about that.
But you also get the sense that the tree would be... that the tree is on your side.
I feel like the tree wants me to make a leap of faith and go down the tunnel myself. I feel like that's the issue. It's like...
Let's Rissoles back.
that it's like, you gotta have faith sort of thing.
It took my spider.
Yeah, because it intended for me to do it, and instead I let a spider go in my place, and now it's like,
I miss
not cool, brah. So
From outside appearances, is Kiki just standing there with their hand on the tree?
yeah, pretty much.
Not
We all good?
I'm just trying to work out what the deal is with the tree here, whether
It took Rissoles.
it did take Rissoles, but I'm wondering if it did that because Rissoles went down and not me, the person it was connecting with.
So it'll take you too.
Well, it might not. And I had a thought because I took the ring of endless rope thing, that if I pulled out a fairly long length of rope and tied it around my waist, then you guys could hold the other end. And then if I am wrong and it's going to trap me in an endless tunnel, then at least you guys can hold me back out.
Can you grab Rissoles while you're down there?
Oh, absolutely. If I find
Okay.
Rissoles, we will be inseparable.
Okay.
Right. So you want to tie a rope around you and go in that hole, and we wait on the outside with the end of the rope, and then what? Maybe after a minute, try to pull you back out, or
How about if I tug 3 times on the rope, pull me out?
got it.
But also,
Right.
should we do a time as well? Just in case you get
I mean,
eaten.
How about every minute you tug twice on the rope and I'll tug twice back, and that
Okay.
basically means We cool, we good, nobody panic. If you get 3 tugs, start hauling ass, because something's gone fucky.
And how about some sort of indication that maybe we should be able to come in as well? Maybe just wiggle the rope around.
Pull really
Yeah.
hard for an extended period of time.
How
Yes.
about
If nothing pulls
4
on
tugs?
her,
Yeah.
4 tugs?
4 tugs.
Come on down, baby.
All right.
I
I'm
think
going to be holding on to the rope, and I'll be very careful. And I don't want anybody distracting me when I count tugs.
Okay.
I think with that, Kingsley will sort of like. How tall's Kiki?
Like
Taller
5
than
foot ish.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Kingsley won't.
shorter?
Doesn't have to sort of like crouch then or anything, but will sort of, I think, bend over a bit and get level and just. You're sure about this?
Pretty sure. Like our key connected. There's got to be something here. So, like, and I'm not getting any
Be
sinister
something
intent
bad.
from it.
It took
So-
Rissoles.
Yeah, but it doesn't know Rissoles. It can't connect with Rissoles' chi.
You don't
It
know
can
that.
connect with my chi.
Okay. If you're certain.
Just be safe.
And if I'm wrong, we have handy dandy rope backup.
Mm-hmm.
Kingsley's
magic
beak opens a
happens.
little, but he bites his tongue, and will just
Very hard
sort
to
of-
do that, teeth.
nod. Yeah. Although I think as subtly as he can, I think at some point, like while Kiki is sort of setting the rope up, will reach out and sort of like tug on it like a little bit, like next to Kiki's waist, sort of like tightening it to make sure it's on properly. And as he does, mentally is going to signal for Princely to hop on and just sit on the rope just next to Kiki, because wing flaps would make noise, and if it's on her, she might notice, but if it's on the rope dangling between, I doubt it. So
So,
this way,
Oh,
Princely's
sneaky.
nearby.
so this rope, the way the ring works is you have to name a gauge and length of rope you want, and then you pull it out from your closed hand whilst wearing the ring. So you have to declare the amount of rope before you go in. You can't just keep playing rope out of your hand indefinitely.
Okay. Well, I'm going
Question.
to say 100 yards of rope, half-inch gauge, please. Oh, sorry, we're going to in feet?
330.
I don't do feet. I don't know what feet are, okay?
I'm
300.
surprised you know what yards are if you do.
Yeah. Well,
I don't really know what yards are either, but I have a
It's a
better
little over a
idea
meter,
than
but
feet. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, yards like a meter. We can work with that. Cool. 330 feet of rope, half-inch gauge, please. And she'll like...
okay. It takes you a little while to pull 330 feet of rope out of your hand in 1 foot like stretches or 2 foot stretches, but yeah, you do after a little while. No, I don't want it in fathoms, Tank.
Milo is watching enthralled. He's like, he can do magic, but this is magic.
Yeah.
I mean, question.
And in a not ominous twist at all, like the end of the rope is always a noose, which Kiki will quickly untie.
Well, I was going to say, you could
just
just
extend
put
it
that
and wrap
your
around.
waist.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you not just like you get to the end of the 330 feet of rope, and then you just start another rope, and then you tie the end of that rope to the end of the first rope?
With our luck, it'll break.
Yeah.
But
I'm
worst
pretty sure I
case,
can only do 1 rope at a time.
No, you've created a rope. You can create infinite ropes with it. You could become a
Sweet, so
traveling
I
rope
totally
salesman
can create another 330 feet of rope.
if you need to.
You can start a rope factory.
Yeah.
Just spend
Really
the day
boring
hustle.
day
Money
pulling
maker.
stuff out of your
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
new money maker.
It's like Kiki's magical infinite ropes. How much do you want? It will have a noose on the end. That doesn't mean anything. Don't read too much into it.
Yeah.
Long infomercial, mainly to explain that, you know,
The nature of the noose.
the noose is not important. Don't focus on that.
All right, best
I'm
of
a
luck.
really bad magician whose only trick is pulling rope that bad. Any length you want.
All right.
All right, well, best of luck, Kiki. I'll be holding on the other end of the rope.
Oh, thank you kindly. And Kiki will wiggle into the tunnel.
Kiki wiggles into the tunnel with the rope tied around her waist.
Before she does, Milo is going to give her a really big, tight squeeze and just say, "Bring back Rissoles, please. Be
I will
safe."
do my utmost.
Milo, Kingsley, do you mind keeping an eye on, watch out behind me?
Absolutely.
I was actually going to keep a watch in front of Kiki. Is that okay?
Wait, what?
And his eyes will roll back and he's all snapped back into Rissoles.
Okay.
Collapses
And
to
then
the
he'll
ground,
snap,
Hank's like,
and then he'll snap straight back out, laying down just like that.
The insect thing, got it. Okay,
Yes, I'll keep an eye out.
thank you.
and Princely is following Kiki?
So I think, yeah, Princely, I'm trying not to give up the ghost with it. He's perched, I think, on the rope just after the noose sort of like end that's tied around Kiki's waist.
Right.
So that if anything happens while she's within, I think it's like 100 feet of me, I think is the normal distance, he can mentally alert me. Beyond that, I can check in sort of otherwise, or try to summon him back and ask what goes on, but I'll at least have someone there who can see.
Yep, cool. Yeah, you do that. Kiki, you squeeze into the tunnel. I have a description of the tunnel. It's a dirt tunnel. The tunnel is rough and made of muddy dirt. The ceiling is supported by roots and the floor is a slight downward tilt. The passage heads roughly straight for about 30 feet before making a right-hand turn. The glow of daylight glows beyond another veil of moss and vines at the far end.
Cool.
So Kiki enters, does not see any signs of Rissoles.
Through Rissoles' eyes, do I see any signs of Kiki?
Nope.
Aw. I
Mm.
miss Rissoles.
I'm gonna call for Rissoles.
Milo, you hear Kiki's calls.
So Kiki will give a little Rissoles.
Uh,
Rissoles, come to my voice.
I assume
Sweet, terrifying spider.
You would know Kiki. Would he skitter that way? I don't have control over him, so.
Would he?
Rissoles he knows Kiki's voice. He would,
Sure.
but I think I'll leave Rissoles in your hands. Actually, I think you can do more with him here than I can.
Currently. Yeah. The Rissoles,
I'm sad.
The Rissoles. The spider skitters back. He has to make 2 turns before he gets to Kiki. But if Kiki hasn't moved, Rissoles, about 30, 40 seconds after you call, skitters around the far end corner. Kiki.
Rissoles.
Oh,
Good boy. And she'll like crouch down and hold her her arms out to him.
Milo,
Come
the
here.
only thing
Yes,
problematic
good boy.
about this might be that he went forwards to do so, not backwards.
all right, very cool. I'll snap back out and just good news, bad news, and worst news. Good news, we found Rissoles. Bad news, that means Kiki's with Rissoles, and Rissoles is lost. Even worse news, he skidded forwards to find Kiki, so it just keeps going back up. So maybe it keeps going up the tree. Maybe it keeps going up the tree.
Are you able to stay in there as Rissoles?
Yeah, bye.
As Kiki makes their way forward?
Yep, he's face down. He hits the ground.
Right. Got it. I mean,
Kiki
why am I
is-
even holding this rope at this point? I mean, we could
Kingsley
we've got
just-
a direct line of communications inside, but okay.
I think.
Well, you
it's
can see what's
best.
happening. You can't
Yeah.
talk to
Do
me.
anything or get her back out.
I think Kingsley lets out a breath and will just. Yes, honestly, I'm a little concerned. This might be some maybe not teleportation exactly, but magical shenanigans. I'm just hoping that rope doesn't suddenly go slack.
I love me some shenanigans.
Normally,
Don't
I'd
put
agree.
ideas into the DM's head.
You should have some shenanigans in this.
This has already occurred to the DM, I can guarantee it.
You should have some shenanigans this time.
Well, with Rissoles secured, Kiki would like to continue forward.
Kiki heads forward. Rissoles
So it's
accompanying.
down, right?
Kiki, you head down the passageway. Very gently. I want to be very clear. It is no more than a 5-degree tilt. It's sort of, if you put a marble on the ground, it would roll, but otherwise, you probably wouldn't, like, you're not at risk of falling asleep and rolling down the hill. If you were to sleep in the tunnel. Kiki, you head down the tunnel. Hank, the rope plays through your hands. You feel a good constant tug connection. No, like, double pulls or whatever, just, yeah. Kiki, you get to the first turn. The turn, unsurprisingly, turns a little bit more than 90 degrees. It's actually about 120 degrees. The same amount of degrees you would find on an equilateral triangle. You turn and you may make a perception check.
Ooh. Perception check, you say.
Another net.
Wow.
Natural 20!
2 in
It's the
a
campaign
row.
for it. It's the campaign for it.
I am very
Hot
happy to
damn.
be getting rid of these now. Kiki,
Have
this
a
is,
roll.
Oh, right.
you would
that
say,
makes me feel good. Thanks.
you would say that's probably exactly the same fucking tunnel. This is, with the exception of the spider with you, exactly what you saw when you first entered the tunnel.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna keep going
Okay.
and check the next turn.
If I mentally, like, assuming it's been a couple of minutes, just if I send like a short mental just check in to Princely, do I hear back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He says, dude, it's been like 30 seconds. What?
Yeah, that's fine. I think Kingsley will just nothing. But I think silently, I think some of the tension leaves his shoulders as he goes, okay, so it's probably not a, like, interdimensional
I mean,
gateway to
Kiki's
the
dead,
Fae or
but otherwise.
What?
No, but Kiki's been dead the whole time.
Yeah. Kiki,
This
you
has been
had
one long flashback.
Death happened really like without me noticing.
Kiki wakes up and
I always
and
kind of
then-
expected I'd like notice if I died, but okay.
Like you blow yourself up, yeah.
Kiki, you keep on trucking.
Yep.
You head down to the next corner. And then 5 degrees at this angle, you've descended like 5 feet, maybe. Probably not even. Yeah. Over with 30 feet down of that and that, maybe 5 feet. So far, it's not like your ears are popping.
Right.
As you get to the second turn, the light glowing through the vines warms you as you get to it. It's not the warmth of the sun, you would say. It is more the warmth of ki.
Okay.
Soul warmth.
Interesting.
Like soup.
She got the key. She got the power.
Cool. Do I find another identical tunnel?
If you go through, yes. Oh my, yes.
Cool. Kiki's gonna say to Rissoles. I have a feeling, Rissoles, that I am also caught in an endless loop of tunnel. which is annoying and shows a lack of trust.
So Rissoles is just a spider and doesn't understand what you're saying, but you feel like he does, like spiritually.
I feel warmed just by knowing that he's there.
Yes. He's just on your shoulder doing the, you know that you sometimes see spiders do that.
Yeah. It's slightly upsetting, but you know,
He's
I'm
bigger
focusing
than
on
your
the
shoulder.
comfort.
Yeah.
Cool. Would you highlight for me any, I guess, like standout features of the tunnel? Are there any details of the tunnel that, jump out at me?
It
Does it have
meanders
any
a little bit.
distinctly shaped rocks or
Yeah, there's
stuff like that?
I mean, the ceiling is comprised of roots, all of which are fairly unique. It took quite a high check to notice that this is exactly the same tunnel, not just a very similar one. The roots are... There is a particular pattern, now that you're looking for it. Not any sort of specific pattern, but you recognize that arrangement of roots. The floor, the tunnel doesn't. It's not perfectly straight as a die. There is a slight meander to it. It's a very natural, like nature does. God doesn't build in straight lines, so it's rarely. It's not perfectly straight, but you can see in a straight line pretty well all the way along it. If you stand at one end, there is a slight bend, so there is a small amount of wall that you can't see on the right-hand side of the tunnel. But you can see the far end of it, and you can see the whole tunnel by the time it gets to the far end.
Right. Just gonna take a moment to...
At this point, there would be a double tug, I imagine, if Hank is sticking to schedule.
Yes. We can do our tugs.
Yeah, absolutely double tug.
I'll double tug back because, like, I am stuck in a loop, but I'm not panicking yet. The time for panic is not yet.
Oh, speaking of which, what you're thinking, Milo will snap out of Rissoles, because Rissoles isn't a bug. He's a bug who can't understand you. Milo's not. He can understand you. And we'll say, so, guys, more good news and more bad news. Good news is, well, bad news first. Bad news is Kiki's also stuck in a loop. Good news is she's not panicking about it.
Right.
And she's telling the tree that it doesn't trust her, and then maybe something seems to be happening.
What's with y'all talking to trees? What the fuck?
It's not talking back this time, apparently.
Did she
gone
say
silent on the issue?
Did she say this shows a lack of trust?
Yes.
The tree does not respond.
Okay.
Well, might as well keep going forward.
That's what she said to Rissoles, and I'll snap back into Rissoles. Again, I hit the ground. Like, Milo kind of pulls his head up, says stuff, and then...
Is he on his front?
He's
Love that he
on
doesn't.
his face.
Yeah, he doesn't bother moving the rest of his body because he's like, well, I'm just going to fall over again, so I might as well just lie here.
She just said that face down into the dirt. I'm inhaling dragon particles as we speak.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I do think Kingsley will just nod. I think is keeping an eye out, sort of opposite the tree as Hank requested, but I think is probably doing a poor job covering up how nervous he is about this sort of course of action, and is probably pacing, occasionally muttering to himself and breaking out whistling, but just for like a couple of seconds before he kind of just lets it die and mutters something else and then moves somewhere else and just doesn't seem to be able to sit still.
I was just thinking, which is dangerous. I would like to take my magic staff and just kind of tap along the wall of the tunnel. I just want to see how it responds to being poked with a magical item. Like,
Okay.
I'm trying to ascertain if there's any illusion
Okay.
or similar being placed upon it.
How firm are
poking
you
it.
being? You like a prod or just a gentle tap?
Tap, rather like how you might tap on a wall when you're looking for the
Sure,
bit
sure,
that
sure,
you're
sure.
okay to drill a hole in.
Okay. Right,
Like
right.
when you're doing that.
It's a hollows and
I
things.
can't remember. Yeah. Like I'm looking for
Looking for the
I'm
stud.
looking for the power cables in the
Yeah.
walls. Yeah.
I trust your
I don't
lack
know
of
if that's a
find
good idea or
disturbing.
even a smart idea, but you know, we're gonna try.
Okay. As you travel along this one, hey Sherlock, you give a little tappy tap a tap up against the wall, and left or right wall.
Is it curving around to my left or to my right?
It's going pretty much straight. The right wall is the one that curves in and then back out again, like it's
Okay, I'll
going
do the
around
left
something.
wall. Left wall then.
Like the road to our house, for almost exactly the same reason. It's the road is basically straight if looked at from above, but you have to weave because they basically laid it between trees, so it's this constant winding snake-like road. It's really great. I love it. So you're doing the bendy wall, the wall that bends in, or the wall that bends out?
I'm going around the outer edge.
Outer edge, so the left-hand wall.
Left-hand wall.
Very well. You're poking the left-hand wall as you walk along. It is solid and real. It's quite hard, actually. Like, hard-packed dirt. A little muddy. Yeah, actually, it would be quite loamy. Kiki, nature check, please. Not very high, but it is something you would need a nature check to know.
15.
15.
Check.
Kiki, you're not deep. You're too deep for this. This is the top layer of soil still.
Topsoil.
You're probably about 7-8 feet down at this point. So you'd definitely be below that layer. You would be expecting it to be drier, and probably a little lighter. It's still that quite dark topsoil. Admittedly, you're in a forest, in a jungle, which with a fair amount of water and moisture generally. So, the top layer should be quite moist and damp, but you are below that now, or at least should be.
Has this shit
Interesting.
been toiled?
So it's almost like we're walking back and forwards near the top. At least that I like Rissoles. I know you can't talk back. I'm just kind of musing aloud at this point, but I feel like I'm walking back and forwards, but I think I'm going round and round.
Amaze. Yeah, Rissoles cannot express himself. Princely can only talk to Kingsley, and so Kiki is really talking mainly to the tree at this point.
Interestingly, I have message, which I can cast through solid objects if I'm familiar with the target.
Yeah.
And they're within range, which would be within 120 feet.
Sure.
1 foot of stone, 1 inch of metal, or 3 foot of wood.
Milo will pass on that message, though, about walking around.
I'm gonna try and message Kingsley and see if I can reach him.
What do you say?
Kingsley, if you can hear this, jiggle the rope.
Okay.
Kingsley, you do not hear it.
Milo will pop out of Rissoles for a second and just head up. Kingsley, did you get that message?
No.
Uh-oh.
He's like, okay, so that didn't work.
Hmm. And just out of curiosity, if I reach out to Princely and just quickly go, did Kiki just try to send me something? I can only mentally communicate, I think, if I'm within 100 and... I think it's 100 feet.
You would get back quite faintly, but yes. I think so, yes. Why?
I didn't hear anything. But if I can talk to you, then I should have.
Is there any restrictions other than distance?
Let me tell you,
This
because
tree
it
thick
is
as
currently opening. Currently opening the spell description as we speak. The answer is. It's loading. Yeah, well, only within 100 feet of you, and I think that means obviously it needs to be on the same plane, but otherwise, no other limitations.
Yep. Yeah.
So I'm mainly just. I think I don't know the spell myself, but I imagine that I'm familiar enough with it via Kiki or other casters that I'd know is probably a similar range.
Arcana
And so
check.
I think I'd be okay. Yeah, sure. Works for me. Arcana, not my greatest skill, or my greatest roll. 6. I don't know that.
No, you don't know that. It does sound
no,
faint.
Okay. Yeah, I think he'll just sort of. All right. Well, best of luck.
I would like to try something. Because I can infuse my punches with ki.
Uh-huh.
I would like to strike the wall of the tunnel with a ki infused punch. And I'm trying basically to push my ki into the tunnel. Because the tree gave me ki, maybe I have to give it back. In exchange, you give something, you get something. So yes, I'm not trying to hit it very hard. I'm basically using the strike to try and force the ki out of my body and into tunnel.
You do that. Kiki, you strike the tunnel. Burn off a key point, please. You strike the tunnel with your key-infused punch. And what color would your key be? Yellow?
I think we'd said before, and I cannot remember.
Hmm.
So shall we say that it's like a
I remember something about those sparkly fireworks, but I don't know if it's
yeah,
your
let's say
key
it's like that.
specifically.
There's a really bright shade of pink you can get in fireworks, so it's like that color.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, it's that, and with that sparkle as you and in fact, I love the idea. You put your hand to the wall with your fingertips touching it, then
Yeah, do the 3-inch punch.
yeah, and yeah, there is a of fireworks as you strike, and cracks radiate out from your punch. And there is a definite. It's actually the fist shape in the tree is larger than your fist by quite some measure. It's probably twice the size. Not in the tree, in the dirt rather. Cracks spread out from it like punching stone, like broken stone, or glass even actually. Stone would be a better metric, and from within. Little buds and blossoms grow almost instantly.
Really? Okay.
Princely messages you back. She just did something really cool.
All right, elaborate.
I don't know. She punched a wall and it made flowers.
I think the real test of it is if I can walk around the corner and the tunnel has changed.
You walk around the corner, and you are clotheslined by a rope.
Is it my rope?
It is indeed your rope. Hank, the rope goes slack.
After hearing that out of Hank, he's already turning around.
Kingsley, the ropes gone slack.
Like,
I'm looking
I want to
down
be very
at
clear.
Milo.
She could have just walked backwards. Like, unless you're holding the rope tight.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see. The pressure's
Okay, so
come off
it's
the
not
rope.
like it's just like fully fallen to the floor. It's just that it's
No, it hasn't
longer
been
fully
sliced. It's just not
Okay.
taut. Yeah.
taut. Ooh,
Sure.
okay, yeah.
Right.
That was scary.
I'm gonna nudge Milo with my foot. Does
No.
Milo register that anyway? No.
You can still feel.
You can feel.
physically.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just I think it's sight and hearing that
Yeah.
get swapped out.
Mm-hmm.
Can I?
Shake him a bit more and he will.
So-
Looking
Kick you a little
down
bit
the
harder.
corridor, Kiki, no, the tunnel has not changed. The one that you're looking at has not changed.
But it has my rope running through it.
Yes.
Just like, where's the other end of the rope going?
You're
You-
holding it.
Oh, it
Like,
passes
I'm
through the
holding it.
vines.
Right.
So it's like she's been like walking loops or whatever. She's punched it and walked out, and now it's almost like if it
She's
was
come back
just
to the
like a
beginning.
circle,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah. Okay. So we can see Kiki again, I guess,
Nope.
through the top of the vines. Oh.
So if I walk into this tunnel now, I'll be following my own rope.
Yes.
May as well try.
Upon being
I'm
nudged.
gonna.
Oops, sorry, please.
I want to do that. I wanna see what happens.
The rope
If I
moves
just-
with you, as if something is pulling it.
And if I go around, the corner, it's just more
So-
tunnel.
Continue. Another
Yeah.
loop. So you'll have done. This will be your fourth length of tunnel that you've walked down. You
Yeah.
punched a hole in the wall of the third, and you've come around the corner, and you're on the fourth. You walk all the way down the fourth, and there is still rope going through. The rope goes from one set of vines to the other, and when you walk, it moves as if someone is pulling it at roughly the rate you are walking. Well, almost exactly the rate you are walking. Hank.
Rippier and trippier.
Hank, the rope is no longer pulling when she moves
I
again.
start kicking Milo a
Oh
bit
no,
harder.
I was going to say, as you nudge Milo properly, he'll just head up and. So, have you guys ever heard of Ouroboros?
The rope stopped? I don't need no tales
no.
about no Ouroboros.
Oh, okay, so it's this snake, and he bit
Is
himself
Kiki
and then
okay?
ate himself. She's okay, but the tree's got her.
What
Right,
does
and
that mean?
I
Milo?
don't know. I'm just looking through the spider's eyes, man.
Okay,
And what the
well,
spider's seeing is Kiki walking, and she walked back into the circle, and then she found the rope again, and now she's walking away, but the rope's moving with her, and she's just going in one big circle. She punched a hole in a wall, and it made flowers, and that makes me wonder if can I try something? I'm not gonna punch a tree. That's what Kiki did. Didn't work well for her. Milo's gonna go up and he'll place his little hand on the tree, and I am going to try to druidcraft. I'm just going to channel my druidcraft through this tree
Sure.
and see if anything happens.
A small branch grows from right next to your hand, starts growing out from right next to your hand. It grows to about 6 feet and blooms as it grows, kind of like it's being 3D printed. And as it blooms, a single apple forms, a serious apple. Like, a good handful, a small meal.
Yeah. Milo's cast Druidcraft plenty of times before.
Sure.
Does he feel that this is a bit dramatic? Like, I've done this before, and it's a bit much kind of thing? Or
Yeah.
is that...
It seems very overpowered.
Now, either I've just gotten really good at magic I've been doing for my whole life, or there's something here that's amping up our magics, or this isn't a real tree. Any
I think
reaction?
that was not the
from
last
reading that
option.
one? Oh yeah, you just been eaten by a dragon, bro.
Kiki, it's been well past time to be tugged on.
Oh dear. Oh, that's problematic. You know what? Rissoles, my friend, when you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound. I'd like to strike the wall with more key. Maybe I have not made an appropriate sacrifice to the tree spirit. And it needs...
You do that.
About halfway through these like multiple blows, Milo will like face first back on the ground away from the tree and tune back into you belting the shit out of a tree.
You strike the tree again. Where?
I'll give it another boom of tea.
You pounded the left-hand wall about a third of the way along last time you did it.
Yeah.
Are you in the same? Are you in? So you're at tunnel 4, or have you gone around the corner and gone to tunnel 5 yet?
Well, I'm going to stay in tunnel 4, but I'm going to hit the opposite side.
The right-hand wall. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Right-hand wall is going to get its own little chi blast.
Alrighty. You pound more key into it. Similar result. Yeah. The blossoms this time are... yeah, it's not leaves, it's blossoms this time. And the crack itself glows slightly, that same pink energy. Before the energy... Yeah, pink initially, then fades to a rich green before fading.
Ew.
Like, you know how fireworks change colors as they...
They fade.
And pink when it starts, and then as it drops, it changes color. That.
Okay. Well, nothing bad happened.
Hank,
take it.
the rope has
I'm-
been
I'm-
slack the entire time.
Yep.
Yeah. At this point in time, I just dropped it to the ground.
It's like, well, this is useless.
Milo will
Yep.
pop back out and just, she's still okay? She's punching the same spot in the wall repeatedly, and something seems to be happening. Can't tell if it's good or bad. I do not think we should be going in there after her just yet, but I'll keep you
Right.
posted. Smack.
I'm just going to stand here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around the corner again. Tunnel
you
5.
Go, the the rope. You feel a little bit of a resistance. Like you're pulling, obviously. But yeah, it matches your pace perfectly as you go around the corner, and yeah, once again the same original tunnel.
I would like to put my hand against the tunnel wall, and I want to see if I can feel my key there.
Ooh,
Can I sense the key that I've put into the tunnel, or is it
wisdom.
Just...
Straight wisdom. Let's call it a wisdom
Straight
save because you'll be proficient. Not because you're needing to save against anything, just because it's a wisdom check with proficiency. Holy shit!
20, what the fuck?
Goodness.
I'm gonna be
happen
rolling
again?
shit
Did it happen
for
again?
the second half of this game.
3 of the
Whoa.
last 4 rolls she's done.
This can't last, guys. I'm worried.
Yes,
I'm
it can.
gonna
Yes,
ban
it
you
can.
from using the Kitsungi dice pack. Kiki, you sense the little key you pumped in mingling with an ocean of energy.
Whoa.
Very briefly, you sense all the energy in this whole root system. You can see the sap of the tree moving, glowing with this deep green glow. And every now and again, you see just this little sparkle of pink flecked throughout it.
That's so cool. Doesn't answer my question, but that's very, very cool.
Looking at the glow glowing from between the vines, you can see pink speckled in it.
Ooh.
Kingsley, Kingsley and Hank, can you please make me perception checks?
Yes.
As Milo will come out and just... She sees something. What?
Looks like we're making up for it. 2 nat ones.
I'm sorry, guys.
What the
I'm
fuck?
such
And this is why I always play halfling.
you monsters!
Just okay. Is the chat and the viewers, are they able to see?
Yes.
Yep.
Roll 20. Did they get to see what just happened
Yep.
in real?
Yes.
That was upsetting. Oh no.
Fucking
Okay,
A.
so the dice physically roll on my screen, so I just saw 2 1s skitter across the screen.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Hi.
Always beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
Wow.
truly astonishing.
You are.
No one's ever done it worse.
2 in a row.
Let's
You are just
change
too
that.
preoccupied on Kiki's plate.
Yep.
Hard
to
cut
notice.
back to Hank and Kingsley playing cards.
I do
No,
not
I don't
think
think they're
Hank is
genuinely concerned.
casually about this at all.
Oh,
I think it's the complete opposite. Both of you are like,
he shit himself, yeah.
yeah.
Both of us, very much.
Notice nothing.
Milo, you can
Mhm.
make a perception check on behalf of Rissoles.
Results.
Rissoles, do you want me to bring up Huntsman Spider stats and use those?
Look, I doubt they have
Or,
a particularly
I make
high
it through
perception.
his eyes.
You are making it through
I only
his
have
eyes.
a +2 anyway.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Oh, I rolled off a 19 onto a 3, so I got 5. There's wood in here.
I reckon it's more that Milo's not particularly used to looking out of 8 different eyes simultaneously. And yeah.
Oh,
So
dear.
Milo will, pop back up from the ground and go, getting a bit dizzy in here. I got this. Smack. She's okay. Smack.
Okay.
Gonna lean against the tree.
This is
It bites you.
bad.
I would like to try something a little weird, but go with that.
Uh-huh.
I would like to step through the vines with my eyes closed and my hand outstretched. And I would like basically to try and reach for my key energy as I step through.
Ooh.
Like I can see the little pink sparkle. I want to try and feel my way to it as I step through.
I love that. Kiki, make me a...
Do we even need to roll? It's going to be a 20.
well, that's why I'm curious.
If we want to assume it's 20s for the rest of the night, that's fine.
Can
I'm
we
cool
make
with
that assumption? Please, 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 please.
Yeah, as long as we assume that everybody else rolls 3 or below.
I simply think Kiki can do this, like, single-handedly.
Kiki might be about to. Kiki, please make an Arcana check with your Wisdom modifier.
So +3. The streak has ended. That's
There it is.
5 + 3, so 8.
You do have
0.
inspiration.
You
still,
do have an inspiration and a D4.
so you could
Use
try it
inspiration.
again if you wanted.
The universe says, try it again. Ooh.
No, Zach
Okay,
says
I'll
try
burn
it
my
again.
inspiration and try again.
Oh!
Oof.
That's unfortunate.
There it is. And
Yeah,
you
but it
burned all
rolled
the
from a
20s.
20 to a 14 to a 4.
Yeah.
That's called getting
awesome.
bitch slapped by fate.
Rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kiki, you walk through, you sense... You struggle to grasp it, like there's not enough of a foothold. As you step through. However, yeah. As you walk through, you step in and you find the punch hole that you first made, the one on the left-hand side, is there.
Okay.
And it has grown, as in the plants growing out of it have grown quite significantly.
Good, good. At least I think that's good. You know what they say, believe in yourself. Manifest the result you want.
The rope around your waist is now the rope that is, like, you're basically attached to the rope. So it is attached on both ends. So you're tied to it.
Rope.
There's a loop of rope that you are. There are two loops of rope. You are in one of them, and the tunnel seems to be in the other.
Right. Okay.
And they're joined.
I love Lovecraft,
So-
you know.
I was gonna say, when I was saying about the Ouroboros bullshit, I was bang on the money.
You're bang on. Yes, it's literal figure eight.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
This is fine. Sounds like progress, Rissoles, right? We're making progress.
Rissoles raises two of his front palps and
Yeah.
amaze. And
He's
then he
gonna
slows it and
go-
is like, no, a maze.
Milo will snap up and Rissoles really likes Kiki though. She's doing okay. She got a figure eight of rope. Something's happening. Don't know what. She's safe for now. We'll update. Smack.
Okay.
My running theory is that if I mess with this reality enough, I will get what I want. Is this a
Are
good
we gonna head
strategy?
in there sometime soon, Kingsley, or are we just gonna chill out here? What are you thinking?
I
Tell me your
think
feelings.
it sounds from what Milo said like Kiki's still trying something. It sounds like he's like trying to hold his voice together a little. There's a bit of shake in it, and just given Milo can still see through Rissole's eyes, I'm assuming that means that they're still here, broadly. I would say that if we don't hear any progress within, say, 5 minutes, we should probably go in after them.
Right. Got it. It's gonna
But
chill.
hopefully she'll figure something out.
Yeah. I'm definitely not going round in circles.
No, it's figure eight now,
Yes.
which is progress.
If I go down the tunnel and look through the vine thing, am I still seeing my pink sparkles?
Yeah, absolutely. And when you put your head through the vines, you see the second punch hole you made.
Ooh. Okay. And if I look back, I can still see the first one?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, Rissoles, I think I'm gonna punch it again.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
This time, Kiki is gonna strike the floor of the tunnel with her key.
Sure.
Almost like superhero landing, but like key strike into the ground.
So where are you?
I'm gonna go until I'm like standing next to the wall mark.
The wall one? Sorry?
Yeah, the one on the wall. I'm going to go forward
Okay. Yep.
to my second punch mark.
Yep.
I'm going to stand next to it and then
the
superhero
floor.
landing, key strike floor.
Ah, okay.
Hold on, Rissoles. This is going to be dramatic.
One
Maybe.
more and burn off another key point as it shatters and it shatters all across the floor, and a veritable meadow of unusual flowers. Unusual in that they are in the wrong climate. This is very much a country meadow. Sort of daffodils and daisies spring up out of these vines, all glittering with dark green and light pink glitter, sort of sparkles as that slowly fade.
Rissoles, it's so pretty.
Milo head up. So she's made a prairie.
It's about 10 feet wide.
Something's going on. If something doesn't happen soon, I think we should go in there. You get from Milo's voice that he really wants to see this prairie.
Kiki, also the
Very
other thing that
glittery.
happened, if you did it while you were
Smack.
next to the other punch mark, is the flowers growing out of that punch mark, the blossoms rather, grow. There's a little pulse of growth from them too.
Okay. Maybe it's like... I was going to say charging a battery, but Kiki has no concept of this. Maybe it's like cracking a firework. You got to get the right amount of powder in it. Otherwise, it explodes and kills you. Okay. Into the tunnel, standing in front of the vines things. Are there more pink sparkles? Same amount of pink sparkles, less pink sparkles?
More pink sparkles.
Cool. Kiki is going to try her little step of faith trick again, where she'll put out of her hand in front of her, close her eyes, reach for the key magic that she has dick punched into this tree, and see if she can grasp it as she steps forward.
Yeah, make that Arcana check with wisdom again.
Oh, that's a 2 that time. 5.
You keep forgetting the zeros.
And 2's right next to 20 as well.
Mm.
Should I just keep punching this tunnel until something happens? Something else
so,
happens?
Kiki, as you step through that one, there is nothing. This corridor is blank. No punch marks.
Damn it! Kiki's gonna go back through the vines.
Kiki steps back. The rope goes back with you. Yeah, this is the one with 2 punch marks. Hey, Lost Archives!
Raiders.
Thanks
That
very much
means
for
we
the
have-
raid, you bloody champions! Avast, mateys. How are we all? Favorite raid emotes up in chat, everybody. I'm gonna do a quick shout out for our lovely buddies at the Lost Archives. Owen, you bloody champion, how you going, mate? Hope you had a great stream. How did it go? What did you do? I feel like Monday night is Strahd night. But I don't know if you guys have finished Strahd. It's been a while. So you've, I finished Strahd by now, so maybe you have too. Yeah, how did it go? What did you do? Tell us all about it. Kiki is currently in a tunnel. Secret tunnel. Strahd is done. Ah, there you go.
It's not a secret. We
I mean,
all know about it. It's
sort of
my
a
spider
secret.
and my friends.
Cosmere RPG. Ooh, what is that?
Oh, dope. Cosmere is the world that Brandon Sanderson makes in his books, or the
Yeah.
Way of Kings, and
Love
right.
Brandon Sanderson.
Yeah.
which is very exciting. I have not tried it, but I love the books, so I would
It's
like
one of
to
That
try
would
it.
be a
favorite
sick world
authors.
to play in.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Love that. Very, very cool. Alrighty. Love it.
Very cool.
And I hope you had a good session. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, Kiki has been punching a wall in this tunnel.
And the floor.
And the floor, and it seems to be doing stuff. So Kiki, yeah, you're back in the tunnel hallway with 2 punch marks. And the punch marks are bleeding flowers and blossoms up the walls and across the floor. Mistborn starting next week.
That's one of Zach's
I
favorite
was
books.
gonna say, a different Brandon Sanderson
Different,
series
yes.
and one of my favorites.
It took me a second to remember which one was which. I was like, shit, which one? Cosmos? Oh, that one.
I'd be up for
Um,
Starsight one. That'd be interesting.
Valid. I'd love a
Would be cool.
Steelheart one too. That'd be fun. Although I suppose that's just mutants and masterminds. So anyway,
Anyone want to see the bug I just finished pinning?
Yes.
yeah.
Show it again. Show it
It's a
again.
different one.
No, new one.
Just wait
Ooh.
1 second. Let me see if I can get this thing to focus.
Dragonfly.
It doesn't want to focus. What? Yeah, well, it's
Oh,
a cool
wow.
looking dragonfly, I swear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very cool.
I believe
I don't
you.
think
Pretty
it's happy
happy
with
with
a pure white background.
Yeah, once I can have my ratty nails. No, also doesn't want it. I sent a
looks
photo
cool,
in
though.
the group chat. Very happy with them.
Yes.
But you only need a dry film.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think that
exactly.
at this point, Kingsley is definitely getting sort of. I think he's just silently kind of vibrating. Has given up all pretense of watching outwards and is just kind of staring at the tree. And I think if we don't hear anything from Kiki in the next couple of minutes, is going to move. Or
Do you-
encourage everyone to
Noticing that Kingsley is no longer looking outwards, I will turn around and look outwards.
Cool. No one's watching my back. I might watch his then. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll
Milo
kind of
has-
have Larry off to my periphery as well, so Larry's
Yeah.
kind of keeping an eye out too.
Yep.
Milo has dirt in his mouth.
Yep.
Milo, you can see everything that Kiki's doing, and it seems
And I
pretty
will.
cool.
He's relaying it back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He doesn't understand the why, but he's telling them what she's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
If I stick my head back another tunnel, can I see the first punch?
You can.
So 1 punch, 2 punches, no punches.
That's the number of punches you've done.
Go the other.
Okay. I'm going to go sit down in this beautiful glittery meadow for a moment and assess.
Sure.
Rissole's gonna skitter around you quite a lot.
Yeah.
He's happy here.
Can I pick a flower? Are they pickable?
Yeah, absolutely. As you do,
Yeah.
as the stem separates, a couple of little sparkles burst from the stalk where it breaks.
I'm gonna I'm gonna hold it up to my face and kind of see if can I feel key energy in this flower, or is it just a flower?
You can definitely feel key energy in this flower. Yours and the trees.
Hmm.
All right, time's up. Let's do this, Leroy.
Hey, wait!
Because
I have an
I'm not
idea.
gonna lie to y'all. Apart from continuing to punch key into the walls, I'm running low on ideas. So Milo, if you're still watching through Rissoles, I could use some tips.
Skitter. And Milo will, raise his head up again, and he'll actually stand up and spit out a bit of dirt that he's managed to take a mouthful of. Yummy yum. And he'll turn to Kingsley and say, okay, so we're out. He's out of ideas. We'll go in there in a second. I just had a thought. You can talk to trees, right?
Yes.
Can you ask this tree if we can have this apple?
I did try talking to it before and it didn't respond.
Did
but
you
I'll
have
give
a question like, can we have this apple?
I had a question. Not that question. But I'll ask it before we move on, just in case. I think
It will have the opportunity to talk back. So if it doesn't, I'll just take that as a yeah, sure. Or no and see what happens. I don't know.
If you would like us to
You'll-
take this apple, give us absolutely no.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, you'll see as he walks over, I think, and without the sort of normal intentionality of letting the sort of filigree sort of like spiral up out of his palm into his mouth around his tongue, just kind of jams his hand to the side of his face a little bit, and it just sort of straight into his mouth, and moving over to it, just slaps one hand against it. I think not like with an intent to injure or anything, but is definitely sort of clenching his claws a little bit, and just, may we have the apple?
Please.
Please.
Princely's voice in your mind says, "You made it. It's yours."
Ah. I really, really don't like being lied to. I suspect this isn't the first time you've used a familiar face or voice, is it? Dreamwalker?
Uh-oh.
All right. And I think he's just gonna like
I'm
reach up
trapped
and kind of
inside Cleopatra.
rips the apple off the
Hey,
stem
whoa,
and tosses it to Milo.
Hey,
And just-
Kingsley, hey. Bit of propriety.
Apologies.
You especially.
We should go in, I think. I don't know any other way forward. I
do.
just realized it appears that, well, I had
Not a tree?
no. I
I was
really
right.
don't think so. I think this thing's lying to us. We need
No
to go.
way. I just want to say that we do have one more option, and Milo points straight up the tree.
I don't.
We could take the outside way.
Or I could start chopping into this thing.
I think it might chop into you back.
I.
Well, we'd be making some sort of progress.
All
I
the Kiki
suppose.
inside it.
It might eat Kiki and Rissoles.
Ah, yeah. Good
I'd
point.
be a little worried. Look, it just. And I think just grabbing the sort of like loose rope that's just kind of been sitting there for a while. If I just grab it and pull, I assume we just like pull up a frayed end or something.
Nope.
Where it's,
You pull and it comes.
Oh, it just keeps coming.
Yeah. How long do you pull?
329 feet.
I'll keep pulling it. Please let me.
You
And I'll
pull.
just-
Hank pulls out about 90 feet of rope before it comes back out empty. It's not a frayed end. It's the noose.
Right. I thought I had a way that I could maybe talk to her, but I can't trust it anymore.
Wait, I hate that.
Yes.
Josh, how
Neither
tall's
do
the
I.
tree?
100 feet.
I'm just happy to go in with you guys in a second, but I'll be right back. I'm going to expend
I'm
one
going
of
in,
my.
and I just step in.
Hank
Wait,
goes in.
Milo, I'm gonna split the party real quick even more. I'll use my Writhing Tide. 1 minute till incapacitated. Yeah, I can make it up and down totally easy. And yeah, I'll hop myself to the top of this tree. I just want to check it out.
Go to the
Kingsley
top of the tree.
just freezes as this happens, as one of
goes-
his companions follows into the tree, and the other one, without a conversation, begins to climb it, and
No,
just
I'm
goes
flying.
or flying, sorry, and just goes perfectly still, but the perfectly still of someone who is fully having a panic attack. And I
He'll
think
be fine.
just sort of all he can do is breathe for a few minutes, for like a minute probably, while I think Milo does this.
I don't happen to be able to find another entrance up here.
It's a tree, man.
It's not. Or lying to me. Hope this helps. So no other entrance?
No.
Does it feel like tree up here?
Yeah. There's loads of apples.
Yeah, he's loving this. You could just
Aye.
sense glee on his
Milo,
annoying
come
little
on.
face.
Hank
Respect
walks
this
through.
tree enough to not take one.
Hank
And
walks
back down
through
I go.
and finds the rope. The rope is taut, and through the veil of plants.
Interesting. KK.
Kiki, from ahead of you, you hear Hank's voice.
Hank? You might not want to come down here. I
Too
think
late.
I'm stuck.
Hank,
Well, I'm stuck with you.
the tunnel is as I described it to Kiki, except that there is a punch hole in the wall, on the left-hand wall, about halfway up the tunnel.
I'm gonna, as I've just stepped through, I'm gonna turn around and try to step back out. Where does that put me?
You walk into a different tunnel, well, exactly the same tunnel, but it doesn't have any punch marks.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna start
And it's
making
got
my
the
way
revenue.
towards where I heard. I'm gonna start making my way towards where I heard Kiki.
Hard to tell which direction, actually.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start heading forward.
You head forward, you round the corner and find Kiki sitting on the floor in between two punch marks with a whole bunch of vines and flowers and stuff. She's sitting in the lotus pose, I feel.
She's one of the flowers. This does not bode well.
With a spider like doing laps around her, checking shit out.
Right. Well,
skittering.
once the others get in here, we can test a few theories. Right? Just chill out. You've done really well.
So far, I give it my key, and then it blossoms. And I can feel my key in there. I can feel the tree's key in there. But apparently it has not let me get out of the loop.
Well, you tried. I'm stepping here with you now too.
I told you not to come, but I'm glad you're here.
We've been in worse situations.
It's true.
And Kiki will give him a little body punch on the shoulder, yeah, we have.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna scope out the situation, and I'm just gonna walk off down the tunnel. And I'll just obviously, I assume I just encounter basically the exact same thing, right?
As you round the corner again, it's the blank corridor.
Yep. And then I keep going around the corner again.
You find the one punch corridor.
Okay, and then at that point I shout out, Kiki.
Yes?
It's from behind you now, Kiki.
Well, that's not creepy at all. You're behind me now.
And she's from in front of you.
And so I keep walking forward and round another corner.
So Hank has walked off to the ahead of you, Kiki, and comes up behind you.
Okay.
Okay.
Hank, you have been walking gently downhill the entire time.
Right. So I basically walked ahead and now I've appeared behind. And just to confirm, I rounded 1, 2, 3 corners.
Correct.
Okay. Right. All right. I know what to do once they get in here. We're going to test something.
I don't think we should go in there. Speaking of...
Yeah, I think
Milo is at the top of the tree.
Yeah, Milo is just going to chat to the tree the whole way up and the whole way down, like, hey, I don't know what you are, but I have mad respect for nature, and I just want to protect you guys, like, no matter what. So, I don't know if that puts me in your good books or anything, but could you, like, maybe let my friends go? Please?
Milo, make a persuasion check.
You don't give a fuck. That's a 7.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You don't get much off it.
Well, look. And just on his way down still, I'm going to be honest with you, like, if we don't pull this off, there's going to be other parties after us. And as Kingsley keeps saying, I don't know if you've heard, but as Kingsley keeps saying, we're kind of the ones that want to actually help in this situation. I have your interests in mind. The next ones may not, and they're just going to keep sending people. And I don't like the wizards very much. I really don't like the wizard that sent us, honestly. But I think he's evil. But that's a different story. But we've gone through a lot to get here. We got kidnapped by this stupid hedge thing. Some kind of captain or whatever the hell he was. I don't know. He made us fight. But then we went into this really big, and he's just going to babble off the whole story of where he's been and what's been going on recently.
Okay.
And he just finishes talking as he gets back to the ground with Kingsley and Tree doesn't want to talk to me either. I assume Hank's not coming back out anytime soon. I have a weird idea. If we hold hands and one of us goes in and the other one doesn't, can the other one pull the other one back out like immediately? Or if we go in but just your hand's still out, am I going to be left with your hand like and nothing else to remember you by? Kingsley?
A great question, Milo. A great question. I don't know.
So this is that thing that was talking to you in your dreams, and he looks up at the tree.
I don't think so. I think whatever was talking to me is interfering, but that's besides the point. I think our friends are in there, we follow them, right?
Yes, can we test my theory really quickly? And he's going to hold out his hand.
Fine. And he'll take Milo's hand.
Yeah.
And he'll walk through first.
Milo will stop him just for his hand gets through the vines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And-
You stop.
Mhm.
Kingsley, you are held from
Yep.
beyond the
He'll-
vines.
Look back, I assume I
And
can
pull.
see Milo.
Yep. Milo pulls
I don't-
Kingsley back out.
I imagine especially if it's magic, it's going to be one of those, once you're through.
Yes, look, probably, but you're mostly through. I am not through. Just at least try calling out to the others. I'd like to know that we might have a way out somehow.
Takes a breath and in a voice that I think can only
After
be
you go through
described. Yeah, can only be described as through gritted teeth in spite of not having them. Will Kiki, Hank.
He's gone back through the vines at this point?
Yes.
Hank and Kiki, from well ahead of you, you hear Kingsley, clenched teeth, shout your
Clenched
names.
beak.
Hey, Kingsley, I can hear you.
We can hear them.
Yep.
Stay right there, and I'm gonna start jogging in the direction of the voice.
So, Mitch, you've said a whole bunch of stuff in chat.
Yeah, I could get back to that. That's fine.
Okay.
It's just
So,
a theory
yeah,
I want to test down the track.
Hank and Kiki were standing next to each other in
Good grief.
Kiki's corridor, in Kiki's two-punch corridor. You hear it from ahead of you.
Yep. So I start jogging ahead. You go the other way.
Hank,
I'll meet you back right here.
Hank, Kingsley. Hank walks through the vines next to you.
Kingsley just closes his eyes for a second, lets out a breath, and looks back towards where Milo is.
I mean, you can't see Milo. There's vines, but you
Oh,
can
yeah,
see
true,
your
sorry.
hand going through.
He'll just reach his other claw out and push them to the side.
You see tunnel.
I'm going to give him a little pull.
So Milo's suddenly in tunnel. Or
No.
it appears to me. Oh, I just don't see Milo.
You
Even though I
don't see
can
Milo.
feel-
You see tunnel. You feel Milo. Does Milo pull Kingsley?
Just a little pull.
Kingsley, you are pulled through that edge.
And I'm
Through-
still
through-
in tunnel.
He just a little pull. I don't know if Milo's
I'm
pulling.
pulled just enough to get like his head out, I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah, your head
How's it
passes
going
through
in
the
there?
vines and you go out.
Just to clarify, I saw Kingsley, right, as I
Yes.
came through the vines?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're standing next to him.
Okay.
But he's being partially pulled through the vines.
This...
I'm going to take Kingsley's hand as he's being pulled through.
Yes.
Have you got anybody?
I've got Hank. Hank, get Kiki.
Okay, I'll just hold on.
Kiki.
Hank, you cannot hear Kingsley because his head is through.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I feel like I would shout out Kiki.
Yeah.
Because you found Kingsley. Yeah.
So Milo pulls Kingsley out. Kingsley is holding onto Hank's hand, presumably.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kingsley... I mean, Hank is presumably holding on, waiting for Kiki to come around the corner.
Yeah. I think Kingsley will step through the vines being pulled by Milo, but will stop dead waiting for Hank to start moving, knowing that, or presuming that he's waiting for Kiki. I guess.
Milo will kind of just let Kingsley's head go.
I'm
Talk
assuming
to
my
them. What's
arm-
going on? Tell me when to.
Is my arm coming through at this point? Like I'd let my arm go through as Kingsley
sure.
makes his way through.
You do not feel like Kingsley has let go. However, Kingsley, you, as your hand comes out, expecting to be holding Hank's, it's not.
All right, it's not letting them out. So it looks like once you're in, you're in. I wasn't all the way in, so you were able to pull me back. But when I looked back through the vines, I could see tunnel, not outside. But then passing through them, I was outside. I think that the only way out for them is going to be through. And unless we want to leave them in there, we're going to have to join them.
No, I don't want to leave them in there. And they've got Rissoles. Milo will step through.
Milo walks through.
Finally.
Kingsley and Milo walk
Kingsley
through
will
and
have them.
reappear in the tunnel next to Hank. Just as Kiki rounds the corner. And
Hi.
Kiki, you've
Yeah.
run through the tunnel with one punch in the wall, and now you're in the tunnel with no punches in the wall, but 3 good friends. And Kiki is holding Rissoles under her arm.
Rissoles! And yeah, I will hug this spider who is as big as my
Jumps
chest.
down. And I think
Hey, buddy.
we'll
You
have a
didn't
short
like
little
you?
breaklet there, everybody.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I have thoughts, and now that we're actually with Kiki, we can
Yes.
experiment.
Thank you guys again for letting me try that. I
Oh.
was hopeful.
If you'd rolled higher, it might have worked.
Yeah.
Highs and lows today. Alrighty, guys, we'll go for a little breaklet, 5 to 10 minutes. Be back very soon. Stick around. We're just going to rehydrate, dehydrate, all that good stuff, and be back very soon. See you guys. Bye.
Yes, maybe.
Vast ahoy and g'day, mateys. We be back for some more Humble Weird. And it's pretty Humble Weird right now. The gang is in a tunnel that doesn't have any punch marks in it. In this particular stretch of tunnel. It does have a rope attached to Kiki that goes from one end of the tunnel to the other through some vines at each end. The vines are sparkling pretty heavily a dark green and light pink. Sort of a hot pink, really. Probably the pink of the dice that the tentacle is holding on everybody's screens except Milo. Yeah, Kiki and particularly Rissoles looks quite happy to see everybody.
Getting the biggest cuddles and scritches.
Right.
Okay.
We're all here now.
Yes.
Let Kiki explain to us what you've tried, and then we're gonna try some different things.
Please do.
So, Kiki is going to give a rundown of recent events, complete with dramatically miming her various punches and her attempts to reach through time and space, which looks much less dramatic when she's doing it just in the middle of a random tunnel by herself.
I thought
Yeah.
you looked cool.
And then I heard Hank yelling my name, and I ran around the corner, and you were all here. So I guess we're all trapped in here together.
Yeah, so I could pull Kingsley
Yay!
out when I had hold of his hand, but then we pulled Hank and he didn't come with, so we're all here now. I asked the tree very nicely to let my friends go, and it didn't answer.
Yeah. Start talking to me, Maxie.
All right. I'm ready. Let's do this.
I also think
No.
Kingsley thinks the tree's that thing in his dream. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Sorry,
Hold on.
Hank.
I think.
That's okay.
Yes.
I'll let
Kiki.
you off this time.
When Milo says that, please make me a wisdom save. Again, it's a check
All of
with
us?
proficiency. No, just you.
Just me?
Mm.
Okay.
Oh! Oh!
5.
Don't
I
worry
used
about
up all the 20s, guys. I'm soz.
You
Sorry.
did. because it rolled to the edge and hit an 18 and then rolled slightly sideways. Yeah. Blech. Yeah. You
No
get
high
nothing.
rolls for you.
Nothing bad. Nothing happens. You. Kiki is not even aware a dice was rolled. So, Hank, you had a plan.
Are you muted,
muted.
Mitch?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Milo, can you stand right here? You got the shortest legs, so it's harder for you to walk further. So I'm just
I
gonna
go
get you to
so
stand.
fast.
Right. I know. It's fine. Just wait here, please.
Okay.
And you wait here on this corner. And I point at the first corner with the vines that we're kind of in.
I'll
right?
do that, and I'll hold on to the vines. I'm
Yep.
really
Alright.
waiting here.
Okay. Kingsley and Kiki with me, and then start walking down to the first corner.
Yeah.
Or to the next corner,
Yep.
and then Kingsley, you wait here, and then
Do you go through it or look or stand? Like, are you standing like in the vines? Like,
I would assume I'm kind of like in the vines, and I'll try to like hold them open a little just so I can sort of see either
Yep.
side.
sure.
if you can see down each, try to see down each tunnel. Yeah.
Yep.
And
Looking down the
then,
tunnel, Kingsley, you can see a punch mark with the flowers and everything growing out of it. This one was like leaves more than flowers. And Kiki, they are even more. They've grown even more than the first time you saw them, or the last time you saw them. Hank might notice that too because he's walked past them as well.
They're getting bigger, guys. That flower is definitely bigger.
Right.
Hmm.
That's good to know.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So can we see Marlo back down where we left him?
Sure.
All right.
From this corner. Yeah.
Okay. Keep an eye on Marlo, Kingsley, and then we'll start making our way down to the next juncture.
Yep.
So to the third corner,
You do that.
and then
Standing in this
Kiki-
corner, you can see Kingsley back one way, and
looking down the other way, do we see Marlo?
yes,
Right.
yes. If Milo
Right,
is
yes.
also bisected by the vines, yeah.
Yeah. All right, you wait here, and I'm just gonna walk
Yeah, he'll
towards
like
Milo.
put his head through the vines.
All right,
You
so we
walk
can all
past
see each
two
other.
punch marks. You
Yeah.
can. Well, Kingsley can see Milo. You guys can't see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I can see currently. I can see Milo and Kiki.
So if
and then I get up to Milo and I peer both ways, and I can see them both as well.
yeah,
Right.
And Kingsley can see Milo and Kiki.
yes,
Yeah.
everyone can
All
see
right,
everybody.
back this way. Yep, back this way, everybody. Come together.
So Kingsley
Cool.
walks down the punch mark, the corridor with one punch mark. Milo would have to walk down the corridor with two punch marks to get to the corner where Kiki and Hank are.
Right. Okay. So it's obvious we're just going around in circles here. So the next thing I thought takes probably a little bit more violence, and
Into
that
the middle
is
of the tree.
into the middle.
Violence?
So I see that obviously we're going around, and I just like gesture. I kind of like with my I pull my little longsword out and I scratch a triangle in the wall of the cavern.
Milo takes
we're
a deep
going,
breath.
we're going
but
around in
doesn't
a
say
triangle
May I be
So-
very specific where you do that?
on the internal wall. So the
Okay,
wall.
so the right-hand side.
that's- Yeah.
And which tunnel are you in? Are you in the tunnel with two punch marks or the tunnel that has nothing?
I'm gonna say the tunnel with two.
Tunnel with two. Okay. On the
Yeah.
right-hand wall of that tunnel, you scratch that. As you do, there is the sort of dark green key-filled sap.
Well, I was gonna say, and then I like point right in the middle of the triangle with the tip of the sword. We dig in there. But it seems like something must be in there, and I just
The tree's
gesture.
bleeding.
A turn I draw on the other side of the wall, on the opposite side of the tunnel. What happens?
What do you draw?
A triangle.
Cool. Yeah. Something similar. Basically, exactly the same thing. It's not sticky sap. It's the it is that dark green key energy sort of flowing in both places.
Sure.
It's not
I don't like
sap.
this.
It's not leaking. It's just
So Milo
there.
recognizes that this is not tree sap. This is not tree.
No. And then both of them start to have sort of vines and roots grow out of the triangle that Hank has drawn.
Right. So
Milo-
this point, a point back at the
Nowhere
first
near
side
as
that I
fast as
drew the
Kiki's
triangle.
punches, but yeah. Sorry, Karen.
The first, that's all right. The first one that I drew, just to 100% confirm, if we're looking at a triangle like that, right? I drew it on the inside wall of the triangle, right?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. All right. Illuminati.
Yes.
So if nobody else has any suggestions, I'm happy to just start smashing my way in.
I
Is
Feel free to
Milo,
try something else.
is Milo certain that this is not a tree at this point?
I mean, this is a tunnel.
Uh-huh.
Not
On the inside of what we thought was a tree.
well, underneath a tree. The tree would be the roots above you. The walls and floor are dirt.
Oh.
You're not inside the root of a tree. You are
Uh-huh.
in a tunnel
Okay.
underneath the tree.
there are
The
some
fact that the
roots-
Oh,
walls
no,
are
it's fine with
leaking. The fact that the walls are leaking key is probably why you were confused. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay. I do have one thought. Kiki, you said this place feels welcoming, and it responded to when you tried pushing key into it, right?
Yeah.
And it felt kind of positive in some way.
Yeah,
All right.
I guess.
before-
I interpreted its response as positive.
Before we start smashing things, if it seems happy and we're wanting to get out or get through this, and maybe this is some sort of guardian or test of some description, I don't know, it could be a trap, but if it responded positively, we have a tunnel with, as best we can tell, 3 distinct segments, and it has reacted positively when you have filled 2 of them with key. Surely we try putting key in the 3rd and see if something happens. And if it doesn't, then I think that the blunter method
The smashing can begin. I mean, I agree.
might be an option.
Let's try the lead the smashing method to
This
last.
this can't be right. I think I think just in case as well as they go, because I assume we're gonna have to like move between the segments to get further down. I'm desperately hating the fact that I didn't pick up Dispel Magic before now, just in case. But Kingsley is going to, just in case, try again sort of to pluck his lute and begin playing a counter charm
Sure.
as we move, just in case it helps anyone shake off any sort of glamour that might be upon us. But otherwise, and I think he's kind of straining his eyes and as best he can his brain, being like, if there's an illusion, surely I'll see through it. Like, but I don't know that anything will come of it.
The only illusion you might see through is the invisibility of your familiar.
Yeah.
Who is very much still on Kiki's.
Yeah, I think, and at some point, then he'll sort of, as everyone confirms, then we'll reach out and, all right, well, let's go try and give Kiki a pat on the back. And as he does, Princely will hop from the rope attached to Kiki up onto Kingsley's wrist and climb his way back up to his shoulder perch.
Yep. So, Kiki, what you doing?
Well, I've been asked to punch more key into this joint. I figure I should do the ceiling this time.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do like a leap and a spin and then a whah into the ceiling and
We are
burn
about
another
to be
key point.
victims of a cave-in.
I might need a short rest after this, guys. I'm getting low on key over here.
I wouldn't mind to lie down either.
So yeah, Kiki does a little spinny punch into the ceiling with a little whah.
I want to imagine it's one of those wall run, like leaps off and punch into the ceiling. The ceiling erupts, and Kiki, you... can I get wisdom saves from all of you, please?
Yep.
Aw.
Hey,
Wait,
there's
I will ask more, just in case, is this technically against a charm or frighten? Because if
No.
so, counter charm would give us advantage. Damn.
Yeah. Kiki,
Worth a
12,
try.
9, 7, 3, 11, and 12. Kiki, you're the only person who resists this effect. As the sense of vertigo of falling forwards, as whichever direction you happen to be looking at the time, the tunnel rushes towards you. The end of the tunnel rushes towards you, as Kiki's fist hits the ceiling. A burst of flowers erupts from it. Oh, a D4 bonus has been purchased by Rovaljax. Roval, who would that be for? It'd be for Milo, I imagine, because he's the only person who doesn't have it yet.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rovaljax.
Excellent.
Thank you. You're the best.
There we go. You
I'll
are
make
blessed.
immediate use of that, I'm sure.
Yes, Kiki. These sparkles, pink and green sparkles, erupt from the ceiling. Everybody else, the end of the tunnel, the vines of the tunnel, rush towards you, and it's probably not unlike a scene from Inception, just sort of worlds upon worlds upon worlds, sort of collapsing in upon each other, things folding in, and Hank, Milo, and Kingsley are all sort of just collapse to their fall on their asses, as the world sort of resonate, collapses in on itself. And Kiki, the 4 punch holes that you have delivered are now all in the same corridor, in the same places in the corridor, and these plants and flowers are growing together to form a new veil of vines.
Does anyone else feel like we should go through the new veil of vines?
Yes, absolutely.
Milo did not fall on
Picking
his
myself
ass,
up off
but
the
on
dirt,
his face
yeah.
again. And you'll just hear from the dirt of disagree.
You do that.
He'll shake his head to clear it. I think try to help Milo to his feet. But
He protests, but does in fact stand. I hate this stupid nut tree.
I don't. Obviously, we don't know exactly what's going on with this place, but if this
Not
tree is some sort of nature guardian, I suppose
You'd
it stands
think
to
we'd be
reason that
friends.
one who can, resonate with life energy or something might be able to open it.
Or just punch really cool.
Friends.
Maybe it was that. Kiki, maybe it was that.
I think it was that.
Just a pat on the shoulder.
My
Who goes
sick
through
martial
first?
arts skills.
I think Kingsley will, unless someone else specifically moves to.
Kingsley squeezes through the mossy covering. You come out into a plaza that you definitely recognize, though it is now very much in disrepair. The buildings are badly damaged, seemingly from a bombardment of some kind. The forest, however, has kept its distance, and in the center, where you saw the figure before that you spoke to, stands a stand of cherry trees. The scent of blossoms permeates the breeze.
Okay. And I think looking.
Milo would have still been holding on to Kingsley's hand after holding him up, so I will.
Yeah, I think
I'm not letting go, bro.
He'd step through and would just sort of over his shoulder be like, come out, but stay close. This is what we're looking for.
Cool.
I'm back to back with Larry as we walk out.
Hell
I
yeah.
like to imagine Hank and Larry doing that bit from 21 Jump Street. Or 22 Jump Street, sorry.
I think
find the scene.
we're almost like slowly pirouetting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
we- you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
Back to
mean?
back.
Find the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible.
You all find yourselves, an open air plaza. It seems to be quite high up, not mountainous, but definitely on a ridge, looking out over a valley. In the distance, you see the volcano, Kingsley, right where it should be. Though it is no longer smoking, There is a stand of 6 specifically cherry trees. Right in the middle, where no other plants have invaded.
So, this is the dream place?
This is definitely the place I saw, but worse for wear. I'm guessing if what I saw was a memory, then it was probably from before the eruption that flooded the place with lava and broke me from the dream. I'm imagining that it did this.
Take the lead, Kingsley. I trust you.
Nothing close. And I think...
They're not real trees, are they?
I'm not sure. But as he moves, you see that...
The apple tree is behind you. You've emerged from the same hole in the roots. It's almost exactly the same. But, yeah, you're in a different place now.
Yeah, but so have we emerged, like, I know the tunnel still felt like it was going down, but it doesn't look like we've come down out of something. No. It almost looks like we've just gone straight through the tree.
Pretty much. Actually, you're going up.
Yeah, okay.
I will expend another spell slot, this time a level 2/1, to do my Primeval Awareness.
6 dragons.
Is this thing a fucking enormous dragon?
How many dragons are about to eat us all for breakfast?
There is over... I mean, the number stops. Your counter stops, maxes out at 50. At least 50 dragons. In eyesight.
So, everything here is dragons or dragonborn at the very least. I don't think it's like that shadow thing that got us.
There is at least the 2 semi-celestial things as well.
And those celestials from like angel things, they're here too.
Right.
My brain is just going, everything is dragon!
Everything is bad when you're... I don't know.
When you're in an abandoned wizard college.
When you're
never told you not to go to. You went anyway.
I'm assuming you have not moved. You have come through, you're taking a...
Yeah.
You're having a look around. Yeah.
I do think that as...
The roots of the apple tree are sort of gathered around you. Kiki, you almost feel protectively.
Kingsley, can you ask the trees if they're dragons or if they're celestials?
Perhaps we lead with a little more tact, but I'm sure we'll get there. And I think this time you see sort of taking a breath and his eyes focusing properly as he sort of slips into persona, more or less. You see his hand open and that sort of beautiful filigree again sort of leak up and in through the side of his mouth to coat his tongue, and calling to the trees in the center courtyard, but not moving from beyond the roots. We'll just... I'm not even sure that this spell is necessary, but are you the ones who've been talking to me in my dreams and pretending to be the ones I love?
A breeze stirs the white blossoms, and the grove undergoes a transformation, shifting without really moving. A sinuous, snake-like form unravels from the trees, the blossoms clinging to its neck and back, the light brown bark its skin, and branches and fronds its limbs, all culminating in a quizzical expression upon an equine face larger than Milo, that looks like this.
Ooh.
In your minds, you hear a statement perhaps not meant for you, and then a question that clearly is. This is unwise. I don't care what tests you think they passed. I tried to be gentle. Why do you persist? And Kingsley, the last is clearly for you.
I tried to be gentle. Why do you persist? And just...
It's very big. It is a huge creature. No, it's actually gargantuan.
A dragon radar
I'm
going
so
the fuck off.
sad. Yes.
No, it's huge. I
I
apologize. It's huge.
I'm so sad because I have a feat specifically that makes me predisposed to being liked and able to communicate with large beasts. But this does not qualify as one.
This is neither of those
it's
things.
It's a dragon. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I think it's large or larger. But yes. Anyway. As I think he'll. I think we'll just bow and just. Frankly, no disrespect intended, but because both of us seem as capable as as capable of listening to each other as we are of talking frankly. I have mentioned, or I have said several times, and I think as he says this, the green kind of retreats from his mouth as the filigree dissipates, and he sort of drops his hand, and we'll just. But if not us, there would be others. If we have passed some sort of test to be here, then I am glad. Surely it would show to you that we do not mean you or this world any harm. In fact, with discussions that my party and I have had on the way here, if you truly believe the world is better off without this place, we would happily help you hide it. But work with us. Because if you don't, you're going to have to work against someone else.
Yeah, we were annoying at us.
She would say, for over 600 souls, we have kept this place from all. What help do you think I need of you? Kingsley, please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Sure. Nat 20. There we go.
For serious? What the bullshit?
I do have this effect in most of the games I play, in that I roll very low, and then at a critical non-combat story point, I get the good rolls.
Boom.
Nothing happens then.
As I think I know what that was, but obviously Kingsley would not. So I think Kingsley.
I'd be very surprised if you do know what it was.
That's fair. But I do think in that case, then Kingsley will just. Because as I said, if we were able to make it, others will too. You may have protected this place for a very long time, but it is clearly not infallible, and we would rather be friends than foes.
It has been infallible for 600 years. Do you want to see what I did to the last ones who found their way here?
Yes, please.
She draws a... Then she draws... on your
the hand
head,
on Marlo's
be
hand.
it. Her teeth pull back. Please roll me initiative.
Oh, fuck.
You asked.
Yep.
An 18 and a 2.
That's more like it.
Another
I'm back
2.
to normal, baby.
And Kiki,
I
22.
think Kingsley has been last in every initiative we've ever rolled but one.
I think you might be right.
It's very good. Very in character.
She got an 8 plus 10.
13.
No. Dex is not her strong suit.
Oh, good to know.
Other things are her strong suit. So, we
Yeah,
have...
like all the teeth and shit.
So, Kiki got a 22. Then we got a Hank with 13. Milo got a 7.
Yay.
Milo got a 7. And Kingsley bringing up the rear with a 4. Kiki, She has drawn back her teeth, drawn back her fangs, her gums rather, around her fangs. This mouthful of sharp and rather jagged teeth, more like twigs than teeth, you would say. This is, for the audience, not so much for the players, a cherry blossom dragon. It is a gorgeous thing, and I love the photo. I love the picture of it. The artwork in this book is absolutely gorgeous. Kiki, please make me a wisdom save.
Oh, goody. Those have been going well for me.
I'm going to put the picture away so people can see the rolls, however.
17. That's actually not bad.
It's not good enough, unfortunately. Kiki, you are frightened of this creature mechanically, rather than you actually probably are rather intimidated.
DM, I would like to scream and run away.
Kiki does so. Where would Kiki run?
Well, Kiki's not entirely sure that getting back through the tree will be simple, so she's just going to run past it and keep going.
You run 60 feet or 30 feet? Or whatever your movement is. Are you dashing, is my question.
45 feet.
Kiki runs 45 feet into the forest. Kiki screams. Kiki, you spend your turn leaping and running through the trees. Kiki, please perception check.
Alright, I'm on my laptop, so I can't see everything as easily as normal. Perception check. 18.
18. Kiki, there is creatures running beside you. The rustling in the bushes of... it's hard to... You're panicked. But you can definitely make out several other creatures are pacing you as you run through the forest.
Found the raptors.
Not good, not good, not good. I missed the endless tunnel.
Can we go
As
back
you
to
say
the endless
that,
tunnel now, please?
the key remaining in you pulses with encouragement. It's like you got this.
So I should keep running?
No, it's
Standard fight? You know what?
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna see how. Like, am I still frightened though?
Yes. Doesn't
Okay.
break the effect, but it does sort of tell. It's sort of the source of the key is saying you can do this.
Cool. I'll slow down. I'm still running
I mean,
away.
45
but
feet basically circumnavigates the apple tree.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'll slow
Again,
down
about
a little.
halfway
Try
around
and get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try and get eyeballs on whoever's like following me.
Oh, yeah, you stop and look around. As you come to a halt, all the bushes around you have sort of stopped. There is a massive hydrangea to one side of you, and azalea to the other. They're both perfectly... They weren't moving. It's hard to say. Something was moving in them. But yeah, so they as you stop, they rustle to a standstill as well.
Okay. Creepy.
Kiki, do you have anything else you would like to do in your turn?
I don't.
You are in
think
combat.
So.
I'm like, this is.
Yeah.
You have 6 seconds to do this, to do all the things. You run, you feel this sensation, you stop, you assess your surroundings. That's about 6 seconds worth of stuff.
Okay, yeah, cool. I've slowed, stopped. The bushes are being weird.
Hank.
Who's next?
Hank, there's a big angry beast in front of you.
Crack my neck. Good.
Yeah, that'd be Larry.
There it is.
And as I crack my neck, I'll use my bonus action to enter rage as I slap my wrist. And then I am going to... How far away? I'm about, 30 feet away?
Yeah.
How far? 30, 40 feet away?
I would say she is closing the distance to you.
Sure. Perfect. I'm going to start running towards her. No, do I have to make a wisdom check or anything like that?
Not yet.
Okay. And I'm going to obviously bring my warhammer out. Larry's kind of moving alongside me just to my left. And then as I make my way in, I'm going to make an attack, if I may.
Very well. You do
Melee
that.
attack. I'm going for the front kneecap. I'm going to try and bend it backwards.
It's a wrist.
A wrist?
An elbow.
Okay. Well, whatever. Is she moving along on like 2 legs or 4?
4.
4, yeah. So I'm going to try to cave it in from the side.
Okay.
So first attack, and I'm going to attack recklessly.
Sure.
So this will be with advantage.
Uh-huh.
Why did that not roll with advantage? Well, it's a 25. I'll roll again. All right, so 25 hits.
Hits.
Yep. And that is going to... Yep, that is going to deal... Give me a second. 8 plus... So it's 13 points plus 2 because I'm raging. So that's 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sure.
And then I'm going to jump to my left and reverse my grip and swing it back at the other kneecap, or elbow cap.
There is a thud like you're laying into a tree.
Yeah. And that is going to be a 20.
20 is a hit.
Beautiful. And it'll be another 15 points of bludgeoning damage again.
Another 15. Lovely.
Yeah. You had your chance to talk. You still got a chance right now. And that's all I'll do. Yeah. I'm going to stay right in front of it, looking up at it, smiling.
Please now make me a wisdom save. And Milo and Kingsley.
Mm-hmm.
How long does Counter Charm last? Do you have to be deliberately doing it?
Counter Charm, is you do it as an action and it only lasts until the end of your next turn.
Right.
Oh, sorry, the start. End of your next turn. So
yeah.
I have to keep doing it if I wanted to, and I definitely stopped trying to talk to this thing, so it's not active.
Yeah. How'd you do, Hank?
I think I rolled a 2.
Ooh.
Yep.
No, you rolled a 3.
3 in total. I rolled a 2, got 3 in total.
A 3, a 13, and Milo is not frightened.
Milo's intrigued.
Milo, this is a nature beast. An animal
this is a
made
dragon.
Well, yes.
That he's just learned about that he can sense, and also made of tree.
Made of tree. Kingsley and Hank, on the other hand, are pissing terrified.
Come to the club.
Yes. Hank, this dragon is going to respond. She says, I don't think she says anything. She is just going to attack you 3 times.
Sure.
A 17.
Oh, just misses.
Cool.
I thought duck like, ooh.
But an 18 and a 23 presumably do.
That'll hit. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is She bites at like the first hit slammed down onto her wrist. That same wrist slashes back across your chest. Then her mouth, like her head rears back and bites down on your shoulder, tearing a chunk out of your armor. The bite attack is a 17 plus 6, 23 points of damage.
Yep. 23 points of damage. Got it.
Is a further 15.
Okay, so 23 halved is what? You round down?
11.
I round down, don't you? Yeah, so 11. And then 15,
And 15 is 7.
Another 7, so 18 points of damage. Got
it. Then she sort of takes, she doesn't disengage, but she takes like half a step back and then shakes herself, and a whole mess of petals rustle out from her, around her, and they sort of hover in the air in a sort of dome around her. That is her turn. Next is Milo. Milo, you're not scared of her. Mm-hmm.
I'm not scared of her.
No.
I'm still wearing my pretty princess tiara.
You are.
Does this fool her at all?
What's the save? 12, I think?
Pretty sure.
Sorry, just looking over it.
It's like,
no, she is not taken in by it.
Yes, definitely. I'm pretty sure it's definitely 12. I'm assuming she rolled much higher. DC 16.
Oh, still, no. I got a 19.
Alright, cool. So he's just wearing costume jewelry to this guy. Very cool.
Yeah.
As Milo's just gonna... Fuck, what? See, I've been trying to... I don't know. Milo has a choice to make here.
Hey, Maharishi.
Go on.
Are you... He's gonna try to talk to her. I'm going to... my bow is ready. With a very specific arrow in it. And he's going to look at this thing. Are you for nature?
Ooh. I'm going to roll an insight check. Whoa. 23. Yeah.
So she can see Milo's heart.
She says, I am.
We want to help. And if helping means
You were
having to
told
go through
many
you,
times.
I will go through you if I have to help. You are for nature. There is a lot more than you around here. You find almost Kingsley seeping into this guy.
Mm-hmm.
You're not the only big thing around here, and you know it. And he looks up at the apple tree.
She gives a withering smile and says, he will not help you with me.
A flick of flint and steel as Milo lights the firecracker on the end of this arrow, and I'm going to let it loose towards this wooden thing.
Hey, Milo, please make me a wisdom save.
Yep. 11.
You can't shoot her. You have to select a different target.
What's on the ground beneath her?
Stone, dirt. She's on the plaza.
This is a firecracker on the end of this. And I assume it will explode as it hits the ground?
If you've lit it.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I'll give it a go. I want to try to center this so far away
Trying
from
this
Hank,
area
directly.
effect.
Yeah,
Mhm.
directly underneath. I just want to get some kind of ember, some kind of fire near this tree.
Sure.
I need to make this with disadvantage, don't I? Because I'm frightened.
No, you're not frightened.
Oh, that's a 30.
I mean, you're aiming at the ground.
Directly beneath her. Almost like in her legs, like not hitting her, but hitting as close to her as I physically can.
Yeah, you do that. She's going to make a dex save to avoid being exploded. It's a filthy 20. Would beat your DC.
That works.
So she'll take quite a small amount of damage, but you can roll 2d8s.
Sweet. Seven halved to 3.
Alrighty.
You have multi-attack.
You do have multi-attack,
So
but you cannot shoot her.
can I have a rundown of this place again?
It's a fairly open courtyard, at least 100 feet wide, with plaza between two large pyramidal structures. Looking around, you can see other smaller buildings and other things dotted around in the distance. But yeah, the other two sides, one is a sort of, not a cliff edge exactly, but it slopes away quite precipitously on the other side, whereas the jungle is, you're standing with your back to the apple tree and the jungle beyond it, on the fourth edge.
Any thoughts, gang? Is there something I'm missing?
I don't think so. I don't think this is like an overly complicated situation. Like, I think it's, we can try to talk them down from a fight, but I think at the end of this is just and it.
Yeah. Sweet. As he knocks this second arrow, he'll just say, would still like to help. I'm going to try to take out one of the blossoms that are surrounding her. Does that count as her? He said she shook and there were just petals and blossoms.
That is a magical effect. She is under the sanctuary spell. Which is why you can't shoot her. Like, you're physically incapable of I don't know if it's every turn or if it's every attack. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell. Yeah, on a failed save, the creature must make a new target or lose the attack or spell.
So it's each attack?
I think it is each attack. Yeah. Yeah, you can make the save again if you like.
I'm going to add my d4.
Ooh.
Oh,
What?
man.
Whoa. 14. Yeah, no. You can't shoot her.
I'm going to let it fly past her and into whatever's behind her.
Sure. It
This
whizzes
was not
past
an
her
explosive
head.
one.
Yeah. It flies over her shoulder and over into the ravine beyond.
Do I hear like a Wilhelm scream?
No.
Or don't hear a ow, dude.
Fuck,
Like,
who's throwing
loud
arrows?
cat- loud cat yowl kind of thing.
No, none of that. Anything else?
All right. Bonus action on Hunter's Mark.
Mm.
I chose not to do that beforehand because
Yes.
I was hopeful.
Yeah.
But that is I need you to know it's a level 3 Hunter's Mark, by the way. I've got one spell
Yeah, I
slot
was just
left
like,
now.
you're running short on them. Hey.
I have one left.
Kingsley! You're frightened.
Yes, I am, which means I cannot move closer.
Nope.
But still, I think standing where he is, his eyes narrow and then flare, I think, as golden light begins to sort of woof out of them for a moment, and the gold spreads through the feathers atop his head, turning them to this same sort of golden color as it races back down his back and actually emerges out from underneath the back of his coat, as if the sort of like long, sort of like golden brown plumage of a bird of paradise, as it just sort of races over him and is just going to cease as loud as he can. And I'm going to use my Mantle of Majesty as a bonus action to cast Command on it, with the one word being cease.
Cast Command.
So I need it to make a Wisdom saving throw.
So you are
which I think
casting
it's
a
probably
spell?
very good at. Yes.
Right. Wisdom save, you say?
Yes. Which I assume it is probably very good at, but
It's
it is
quite
worth a
good.
try.
A filthy 20.
Yes, that will indeed make it, as it fails. But I think in spite of that, then afterwards, with my action, I think Kingsley is going to begin to counter charm, as I think rather than producing an instrument, the sort of the long sort of plumage in the tail that is now magically sort of spread out behind him begin to sort of twitch as though being plucked, and the faint sound of sort of like lute notes fills the air within 30 feet of him as counter charm begins. And looking towards it, just before he ends his turn, Kingsley will just, I can see that obviously we are both prideful creatures, not prone to listening to the advices of others. But if you would take a moment to listen rather than baring your fangs at anything that emerges, I believe that we could help you.
We neither need nor have asked for.
I think I'll take a moment to stew on my response to that, and I'll just let my turn end.
Very well. So, you're counter-charming, meaning that you have stopped yourself being frightened?
No, it doesn't end the effect. It just means that any
can't
creature
no
within
more,
30
can you?
feet of me gets advantage on saves against being frightened or charmed. So
Right.
if we get to reattempt the saving throw at any point, then we will have advantage on it.
The creature may repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Cool. So I'll reattempt it with advantage then, at the end of my turn. Phenomenal. It was a
I
2
saw
and a
that.
5.
I saw
so
that.
2 and a 5.
2 rolled off of
That's
a 20.
That's a 7, so I'm still frightened.
Cool.
Your fault. She's scary.
She is quite scary. I think it is 2 minutes to 9 here, and a little bit more than that, where Zach and Jess are. Seeing as that is the end of the round, I think we will leave it there.
Yep.
To be very clear, Kiki is not in the area of counter charm.
Yes.
Hank
Kiki
just
Kiki's
is.
gone.
Yeah. I figure I know was it Milo has succeeded. I had to choose between Hank or
Kiki.
Kiki.
Yeah.
So I think in this case I'm keeping it on Hank because he's right next to it.
Yeah.
He's right next to
He's helping.
And I figure that if I can see that it works on Hank, I can always try to run back for Kiki later.
Yeah. Love it. Excellent. Cool. Alrighty. Well, guys, we will leave it there for this evening. The gang has made its way through the scary, spooky tunnel and found themselves in the scary, angry dragon's lair. Mechanically scary. I'm not telling your characters how they feel. Guys, we should do our favorite moments now, which is something we like to do at the end of our streams. Yeah, we've had a good old stream today, so let's have some favorite moments. Rishi, could you roll me ! Roll space the number 5 in chat, please, to determine who we flatter first. And I'm going to change up the music now. I've been playing Silly Buggers with Sirenscape tonight. It's nice
something
to
jaunty.
radically change jaunty, you say. All right.
Jaunty. Yeah, I feel like jaunty's the way to go after all that.
Let's have Seaside Town then, shall we? That's a 5. Thanks very much, Mitch. That's a 5. That's Kingsley, first of all. Favorite Zach moments?
Charisma. Man of charisma.
Kingsley just super sneakily sending Princely down as well. Just like, this feels like shenanigans. Just go in, and Princely like, oh.
To build on that, Kingsley's fury, low grade, but fury when he realizes he's been being duped again. Something's talking to him with Princely's voice. I was like, you fuck! What?
Oh yeah. He's
I hate you, stop
very
it!
unhappy. Very unhappy.
Yep, I had that one down for sure. When the realization set in that it wasn't Princely, but just the general sense of growing panic that you were exhibiting as time went on, and Milo kept checking in, being like, Kiki's just punching dirt, like, and then like face planting again. You're just like, uh-oh, something seriously bad is happening. Good. And then you just like completely giving up, being like looking outwards and just like looking at the tree. I'm just like, well.
Yep.
I feel like Kingsley is such a natural character for you. And the eloquence with which he speaks comes so easily to you. And I think you need to be reminded of that sometimes. But I don't know, just the little pullback on the eloquence of your like descriptions, as Mitch was just saying, when you turn around and start staring at the tree, the pullback of like he doesn't bother with the showmanship, he just speaks. Was just yeah. You managed to still present it eloquently while also presenting the fact that Kingsley was so mad.
Thank you
I
very
don't know,
much.
just I love all of these characters so much. Like just yeah.
Thank you very much.
Favorite self?
Oh man. Yeah, look, I'll say I was pretty proud of figuring out the puzzle. I thought that was fun. Solving the sort of like the third tunnel plant growth sort of thing, but I think it was actually probably the birds of paradise like plumage description. That's one I've been sitting on for a while, because the Mantle of Majesty is not an ability I have had cause to use yet. But it is a fun one. And I like messing with Kingsley's appearance and making it that all his stuff turns him into different birds.
Yeah.
Enjoyable.
I love that, yeah. He's the most common or garden bird around, and he becomes so many other different birds. Yeah.
I think so far I've gone through primarily bird of paradise, eagle, and peacock. Although I do have plans for others.
I want to see a seagull in this. I think that'll really upset people.
That
just a
might
bin
be
chicken.
coming, honestly.
Yes, an ibis.
At this rate, that might be coming. I'm pissed.
I can go get.
If we fight an Otyug, you have to be a bin chicken for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you need a rainbow lorikeet mascot, I can go get Woody.
Yeah.
She'll bite me live on camera, but I can go get her.
Yep.
She has
Alrighty.
opinions.
Well, Zach did wonderfully. We've
you
rolled
very
a d4 and a 2 came up, which is favorite Mitch
If I could
moments.
do one more,
yes.
if I could do one more Kingsley real quick. I'm also Kingsley just freezing in panic when Milo floats up and goes down the tunnel.
No.
That was great.
No.
Just-
Don't split the
no!
party. Never split the party.
Yeah,
Milo.
I was fully ready to be like, okay, look, this whole situation sucks and I'm panicking about it, but we can follow in. Let's just do it and let's figure it out. And so when Hank was like, I'm going, I was like, excellent, we can follow. And as I opened my mouth,
Milo
just
floats
going,
away.
Milo's gonna float up and investigate the top of the tree first. And I was just like, I just ran out of words.
Sorry about Milo.
No, I love him.
I was like, no, I shouldn't. I was like, fuck.
That was good.
Milo got her.
Alrighty. Well, favorite Hank moments, everybody.
Look, I'm going with the moment like closer to the end, honestly. The instant, like, gonna fight this big thing. Crash
Hey,
it. Fucking
finally.
Sure. And that the sigh of relief that I know was Hank, but was also somehow like Mitch, like, oh, I got this shit. Yes, this is what my character's here to do. Let's fucking go. And just the instant like step in, like, let's do it. Great.
Let's punch a
So
dragon.
I was gonna say counterpoint, like on the same vibe, but kind of on the other end of the scale. Though, I loved the fact that obviously we've been trying and failing to negotiate with this thing for a while. The fact that we got there, and in spite of the frightened condition, using Larry to like teleport into range was like really clever. And then immediately going, I'm in range, but not attacking. And taking the instant cue to be like, wait, did you attack actually?
No, he did.
I did attack,
did.
but I
Right,
said like we're still able to talk this
That was
out.
the one.
kind
Sorry,
of thing.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did swing, but the fact that like, at least the words, coming out of Hank's mouth were like, rather than it just being like, all right, we're in the thick of it now. Let's kill this thing. The fact that you were still, the fact that Hank still did that even when raging, I thought was really cool and shows like a sort of, I don't know, like at least in my mind, it feels different to what I would have expected from Hank in the first,
is
like
growing.
in the prison and everything. Like I feel like, I don't know, it feels like not necessarily out of character, but just an interesting response that I wouldn't have expected. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, hell yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Dak. Good to see you, buddy.
Hey.
I like it.
I liked Hank's impatience. I really liked that. Yeah, he's had a little bit of. Okay, sometimes it's good to dilly-dally. That's what the title of the episode is. But, but he's still like.
Didn't notice that.
I was trying to think of one. I was just like, actually, that's a really good title. I like
We
that.
can dilly-dally. That's a treat.
Also, it calls back to I could stand to dilly-dally a little from Beijing. And I really like his always being prepared to be there, always being prepared to like pitch in and help. And yeah, you've managed to do Lost without useless really well. I have no idea what to do now, but I'm gonna help. Exercising his little grey cells, sort of like, okay, you stand in the one corner, you stand in the other. Let's figure this shit out. And trying to be the tactical mind was it was very Hank and very cool. Trying valiantly to help.
And then immediately going, we can't figure it out. Let's go through the fucking wall. Who's going to stop us?
Start smashing.
Yeah.
Like, sort of tied to that, I love how Kiki's like, Hank, don't come down here. And Hank's like, nah, sorry. Fucking coming
It's
down.
been too fucking long. Something could have been happening.
Yeah.
You stop tugging on the rope. I'm coming down. Nothing is like. Do I even know it's you?
It's time to Leroy.
Roger.
Yeah, I just
Hank and Larry.
I appreciate Hank's attitude, which is just always just keep moving forward, because remaining stationary doesn't achieve anything. It's that kind of forward momentum and action that actually gets you to achieve something, and that just seems to be his general motto. Is like, again, no dilly-dallying. Dilly-dallying is okay. It is okay. But like, as long as it's in the interest of like moving forward, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I appreciate that general attitude. It's a good attitude to have, and I like that Hank has it. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, he was also very pleased to be able to fight, for sure.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
I mean,
Well,
Kiki might be about to start bush bashing with a stick. We'll see how she goes.
that's gonna be interesting. Can we have a D3 in chat, please? I've already rolled, and I want to risk it twice.
Woo.
Oh,
got a
there's a
2.
2. It's a Milo. Favorite Jess moments.
Baby Milo.
Milo flat, just face planting all the time. I had such a strong mental image of this hummock of spines. Every now and again, the head coming up, blah, 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 back down again. And yeah, it was so cartoonish and comedic, and I really enjoyed it. It was,
Tim, I need you to know that in my head at least, and I hope this came through, he was very much he wasn't putting his own head down. He was very much re-entering the Rissoles vision and just going limp.
Yeah. He has definitely
How this
got
man
a
doesn't
bruised
have
nose.
a broken nose. That's fine. No, after the first couple times, there was a perfectly Milo-shaped indent in the dirt. He's all good.
Yes.
It's like
Thank
a massage bed
Perfectly
pillow.
shaped landing zone.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
The continued care for Rissoles, like not really being not. I guess like when Kiki was in there, it was less about that Kiki was in there and more about the fact that Rissoles was in there, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Kiki has explosives and can care for herself.
Yeah,
Rissoles
exactly.
is just a
Kiki,
spider.
Yeah. So I liked the care for Rissoles, even though obviously Rissoles is one of many. It doesn't really matter. Like Rissoles is still your friend. So yeah.
I've got so many friends.
just the fact that he's this huge fucking spider that would terrify most people. But he's Milo's baby. Sweet baby Rissoles. He wouldn't hurt anybody. Why are you screaming? Stop
He
screaming.
He doesn't bite. He's more scared of you than you are of him. And you seem pretty scared, so imagine how he feels.
Yeah, I think I would throw in I quite liked the way that Milo spoke to the dragon. I think the fact that this dragon seemed, obviously so antagonistic, and the fact that Milo's priority again, on top of everything we've seen so far, was again not, it wasn't you're attacking us, it wasn't what are you really up to here. He was literally just, are you for nature? That was the one question that he asked. The fact that Milo was just oh, that's all I want to know, are you for nature? And the fact that they were yes, you were okay. But then the fact that you also found a way to keep Milo on side with us while pursuing that.
That
Because
entire
that's-
bush has not attacked Kiki yet.
Yeah, but yeah, just I don't know, just the way that you sort of juggled that line and made it still feel true to Milo
Thank you.
without, I don't know, without sort of resorting to having to betray us or anything either.
Yeah,
great.
I was sitting there for a good chunk of it, fuck, what do I do if this bitch attacks us? And then she did.
Yeah,
So yeah,
Yep.
thank you.
liked it.
Favorite self?
Managing to stay true to Milo.
Hmm.
He's a tough one to play sometimes. Because I'm oh, I don't actually want to be this is either going to be inconvenient for the party, inconvenient for me as a player, or inconvenient to everybody here.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to balance, being a bother and being a nuisance.
Yeah.
And I trust you guys to let me know if it leans more towards nuisance than bother. But
Yeah.
until then, Milo probably won't betray you.
I'll take it.
Just because he likes you guys.
Oh, that was something we have to watch out for.
Only
Milo's inevitable
only
betrayal.
in this kind of situation.
Yeah.
Mm.
If it's
You know,
between
like-
nature and you guys, oh, tough.
Mm.
And up until very recently, he would have chosen nature without a second thought.
Mm.
Mm.
Interesting. Good. Okay. So more I could do to push him. Right. Jess, could you roll us a D2, please?
Everyone else, D2. Mm.
See the DM weapons to use against us.
Oh, let's roll 2, not roll D2.
Correct. That's a 2. That's Karen. Favorite Kiki moments.
All right.
I liked when we came through and I said, "All right, please, like, tell us what's happened, or tell us, what's gone down so far and what you've tried." I liked that in the description you said that you dramatically mimed the punches as though to like reenact the physical actions of doing
Sure.
those punches. I just like to think you just did that jump up and a Superman punch the ground dramatically, but like only for the benefit of showing us exactly what you did. I just liked that.
Gotta paint gotta paint a thorough picture of events.
I'm actually going to wait. I have several, so I could go last,
Ooh.
and I'm still confident I could, yeah.
All right.
Hey,
I
Shannon.
You go, huh?
I am sure that was like the same description that you gave of your key. It is like when you said like, "Oh, I don't remember." I am sure it was that same hot pink. And that consistency with a character. Like you've definitely described that hot pink of fireworks somewhere before, like in that exact way. And that consistency with the character, even though you couldn't actually quite call back, really like shows how strong of a character Kiki is.
Yeah.
Like, she's just so.
Someone's gonna go back through the VODs now and be like, "No."
Well, if they do, tell them to go and find the place where you did mention that hot pink. Then they'll have to watch all the VODs.
It's only like 15 episodes or something. It's
Doable.
It's only like 45 hours of D&D.
Through that in a working week.
Oh, if they're that desperate to figure out you're wrong, though, might as well watch.
So
all the
go
VODs.
ahead. Prove us wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, okay, I think you were on fire as Kiki this whole session, but I think
She often is.
yeah, but I think in particular, it wasn't specifically like a thing that was said, but kind of just the general attitude, and it was I kind of loved the person in a horror film who just kind of somehow refuses to realize they're in one.
Yeah.
Because it's the someone walking around the tunnels, you've got the rope sort of like wrapped around you. At some point the rope goes slack from us, you're not feeling any sort of like, tugs on it, and you look down and realize that the other end of the rope is now also attached to you and you're in a loop. And the fact that most people in that situation would have like broken down panicking, being like, "Oh god, what the fuck is happening?" And Kiki just goes like, well, that's inconvenient, but I need to keep testing my theories.
The girl's like, already knew I was in a haunted fucking tree, whatever.
There is it reminds me very much of an excellent, like, a bit that I'll send you later. It's very funny, but it's just, I don't know, I greatly appreciate Kiki's sort of, what is it? Almost like for a wisdom-based character and a monk, startling lack of self-awareness to her benefit in some situations, that she finds herself in a situation where she's so in danger and is like, but it would hurt me to panic about this right now, so I'm just going to not engage.
I think there was a little bit element. I don't know if this
Context.
is accurate for Karen, but there might well have been a little bit of an element of feeding off the fact that the tree was still giving good vibes. That the key was giving good vibes. And it was just like, yeah, look, normally I might be concerned about this, but the tunnel that has clearly trapped me in it is still giving me good vibes, which is weird, but...
Yeah, it's very much just kind of like, I keep getting like positive reinforcement, even though everything that's happening is objectively wrong and bad.
My favorite Karen moment was coming so close before before everybody else got into the tunnel to solving the puzzle. You were so close before you were like, all right, I'm done, I got nothing more. I was like, I'm not saying anything, they'll figure it out eventually.
My brain was like, nah, punching it another time would be too easy.
So
I talked myself out of that being the
did.
solution. I was like, no, it can't possibly be it.
There was
You have to engage with the key forces.
two different solutions. Both would have worked. You didn't need to punch it a fourth time. You only needed to punch it 3 times, but you needed to do it in 3 different corridors in 3 different places.
Nice.
Well, that's good, because if I'd punched it again, I would have punched the same tunnel for a third time.
Or that
Phenomenal.
is the trick, though. Basically, you either have to force all 3 to compress down into one, or punching it in the third time in the same tunnel would have made the vines join together as well. There are several different ways to solve the puzzle. There is another one, which was actually Hank wasn't wrong. What you have to do is basically force it to not be able to... It's the same tunnel 3 times. So you have to force it to not be able to be the same tunnel 3 times.
Yeah.
So digging a hole from one tunnel to another tunnel would have also done it, because it would have just not been able to occupy... It's a demiplane, which is why you couldn't sense Princely.
Yeah. I thought so.
Can I have another favorite Karen moment? It's a bit of a selfish one. Thank you for not just saving Rissoles, but for adopting him.
Yeah. That was
He
good.
likes you now. You're gonna wake up with him on your pillow.
Oh, no, another one of my characters is going to be covered in bugs.
I'm talking like full. You can use this guy as a fucking as a stuffed animal while you go to sleep, kind of thing. He's good for cuddles.
Because
Just wake up and there's an enormous spider just on my chest, just snoring quietly.
Dead set size of a dinner plate.
Kesh's Karen's other character, Kesh, has a ring with a minor curse on it.
Just a little one.
Yeah. Oh, I completely forgot about that.
That was her in
That's
bugs.
that is... Sorry?
Does it cover her in bugs?
Yeah, she wakes up... It's a ring of animal speech. But it means... all the bugs just freaking love her, and she wakes up under a blanket of them every morning.
So I'm running 2 frequent characters at the moment. Milo's one of them. The other one is Zach's campaign. Zach can attest that one has more bugs than this one.
She does a lot of her characters with
a lot of
swarms.
rats.
Well, we've been streaming for a gosh darn while, so we should probably get away from here now. But thank you so much for joining us this evening.
DM moment. Cheeky bugger.
No.
Karen, you just say favorite
The
self.
rule is if I go last, I don't have to go. That's
No, we've done this. We've done this dance too
Karen,
many
did you do a
times.
favorite self?
I don't remember. I enjoyed all Kiki's dramatic punches. I love that she can't just punch something; she has to punch it with flair.
I love her so much.
And also that, Milo triggers combat, and she's just like, "Nope, bye."
Yeah, fucking,
Bye.
I'm off.
Goodbye.
I am taking this condition extremely literally.
Yeah, valid.
Wait, favorite DM moment. I both hate and love your fiendish glee when we are frustrated with all your sneaky DM snake stuff, being all sneaky, tricking us, and you look so pleased with yourself, and I just want to punch you in the screen.
Gonna regret naming this as my favorite DM moment. The false hope. The false hope that you gave us when I managed to pull Kingsley back out of that fucking veil.
Mm.
And then joining up with Hank, and he couldn't get out.
Yeah.
The way that you let that go on, and you just kind of let us play it out very quietly. That false hope.
Mm.
I hated it, but really great DMing decision.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, I know that you said it for me, but honestly, the other side of that, which was talking to the tree, using that as the kind of little giveaway to go. I was like, okay, I talked to the tree, and it responds in Princely's voice. It was again just the little bit of showing, not telling, and it's just like, oh, you motherfucker. Again? Oh no, it was really fucking good. It was such a fun session to play again, but just God, I hate this fucking thing, and I love you for making me hate it.
Only an actor. It's only an actor.
So my favorite and my least favorite moments were both dragon related. Least favorite was, I don't think in your introduction you did your little dragon Hrosh.
Oh.
So that made me sad. And then my favorite dragon moment slash DM moment was the description of the dragon appearing. How the trees all kind of moved and this shape appeared from like not in amongst the trees. It was essentially the trees. And then I loved the shaking of the back and the petals and the cherry blossom petals coming off the cherry blossoms and then forming that shield around you as a description of the spell. I loved that as well. That was great.
Thank you.
So
That's very cool.
but I want to hear Little Dragon Hrosh as you sign off, please.
I will do. Thank you.
Your favorite self?
Favorite self. I was wary of the tunnel, and because I adore that trap. I adore the infinite tunnel.
Same.
I don't.
But I've run it for Karen before.
I don't like it.
And so I was just like, ooh, do I, don't I? I need to come up with a new way to solve it and a new twist to it. Because Karen's been stuck in an infinite tunnel before, but and they've solved it, but it's a different way out, slightly different way out, and slightly different rules. So, yeah. I
God forbid he let me out of the infinite tunnel the same way twice.
Exactly.
The first one wasn't an infinite tunnel.
Well, the very first one I ever ran was a circle, which had 520 degrees of arc, rather than 360.
Yeah.
And they basically they planted trees, and forced it to just reconcile itself down to only be 360 degrees, and then they got out of it. Then the next one was corridors in a tower, but it was 4 corridors, but there was 5 of them. I've also done alleyways. I love the slope because occasionally some people will put a ball bearing down or something and it'll roll past them continually.
Putting my bowling ball on my...
And it's been in various points. People have planted trees to break it. One group just turned into the druid turned into a goat and broke the wall, and just knocked down the bricks of the outer wall, and it just forced it to not be a thing anymore. Just broke the borders of the domain. It's a delaying tactic and a trap rather than a like I don't want to kill you with it. It's to see how you deal with it, how you resolve it, and it's always really interesting narratively and character-wise how you solve the problem. But I often it's like a lot of my things. I write the problem. I don't have a solution in my head going in. I was curious to see what you guys would do. I was like, yeah, that'll work. I like that idea. And making it more of a roleplay thing, Kiki started having this interaction with the tree. That's why it worked. I was just like, okay, so she's almost building her own new gateway, and ooh, yes, that. So there could be 2 different ways that could work. Alternatively, if Hank started hitting shit, if you hadn't done the correct thing, the corridors would have progressively filled with more and more vines growing out of the things that Kiki had done, and eventually you would have been swallowed up by them. I decided during the session, because I was like, that'll be neat. I wonder how they deal with that. But I don't know. I have yet to decide what'll happen. It's something fun.
True.
Fuck you, stupid Penrose tunnels.
So yeah, I love a good trap. I love a good infinite tunnel. I don't know if I'll be able to run it again though, because I've just told the entire audience how it works. But yes, feel free to take and borrow any DMs in the audience. It's a good one. I really enjoy it.
It is one of my personal favorites as well, so I recognized it. But the thing is, I've played with a few groups that have run an infinite tunnel trap. The thing is it's entirely random because you don't know how the DM has
what
chosen
the
to
DM
run
means.
this time.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
recognized it almost immediately. I was like, oh, so that's what this is. But I was like, I still have no fucking clue.
Don't
It
know
doesn't help me.
what it's going to do. Yeah.
We've
Carson
identified the
stares
problem.
into
The
it.
solution remains a
We
mystery.
put a bowling ball on it, and we piss the tree off so much that it spits us out.
Yeah. I also love that you guys. My favorite group moment is that you all, I think, Kingsley certainly. Yeah, you. There's all still some stuff going on that you guys are angry about or frustrated about, but with the wrong person. And the dragon's the dragon's name is Cerassus Custos. Cerassus Custos is it? And I
Sounds like he's Greek.
it's Latin actually.
Well,
I'm just imagining a Greek dragon now. It's fun. I like
I
it.
got a war for you.
Now
Anyway,
I'm just
we've-
imagining the restaurant like cliche of just a dragon like picking up another like crystal goblet out of its hoard, smacking it on the floor.
Another. Well, guys, we've been thoroughly flattered. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you this evening. But we should probably head away from here now. Does anybody have anything they'd like to spruik before we go?
I heard of some podcast. What was it called again?
Oh, there was quite a good podcast called There Be Dragons, where I play the infamous and deadly pirate Sken Felspar and his little dragon, Rosh. And Karen plays the
go.
badass
Thank you.
dragon-born Ryland Westfold, who has an axe to grind. And an ass, but not to grind. I would be leery of grinding my ass on Ryland. Yeah. We will not be back next Monday, but we will be back the Monday after that. I will try and squeeze in a stream or two in between now and then. But yes, Karen and I have guests. I have a friend I haven't seen in 20 years coming to visit, which is exciting. He's a friend of
that's
mine from
wonderful.
high school in England before I moved to Australia. I haven't seen him
awesome.
since we were
Long
15.
time ago.
Oh no, I haven't seen him since 19. We haven't hung out really since we were 15.
That makes me
Yeah, I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
So, we must go away from here and find someone to raid. Are the Eldritch Scribe alive? No, they're not. Oh, no. Well, we have a couple of other options. We could... Who have we got? Is that a rerun? I don't think so.
Here's the question.
It is not. It doesn't look like it. D20 Deathmatch is currently live with Caustic Phoenix and Mudcat. So we could drop a raid over there and go say hi to them. So throw your favorite raid emotes. They've been going for 10 hours. Gosh. So
3.5 good.
Throw your favorite raid emotes up in chat. Tell D20 Deathmatch where you came from. Show them the love like we always do. And we'll see you same bat time, same bat channel on Corsair's Cove. Not next Monday, but the Monday after. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe, you wee scallywags. Avast for now. Whee!